Please, Jack, give me money. Please, Jack, give me money. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. I will deal with that later when I scroll down. Let me finish saying hi to everybody first. Welcome in, Pretzel. Welcome in, Stead. Welcome in, South's Giant Footer Cock. Welcome in, Rosen. Welcome in, Hackius. Welcome in, Taxi. Welcome in, Joel. Oh my god. No, wait for me to finish saying hi. Welcome in, Marsha. It is wonderful to have you. Welcome in, Dave. Welcome in, Hero. Welcome in, Bottom. Welcome in, Foxwater. Welcome in, Yeeta. How are you doing? Welcome in, Hubbard. Welcome in, Rozek. Welcome in, Ginty. Welcome in, Marshy. Welcome in, AVGS. How is everybody going? Let me keep scrolling. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Thank you very, very much, Reptron, for the 5 subs. That is very, very sweet. Thank you, Sten. That is very kind. I haven't finished saying hi yet. Thank you very, very much, Taxi. That is very, very sweet of you. Okay, we're up to 10. My attacks to watching. It is free content. It is free content. Thank you for the 140 streak, Rosen. Welcome in, Neon. Lovely to have you. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's very, very kind. That's very, very sweet of you. Would be mad funny if we started to stream on a hype train. No, that's why I panic went live. Hi, South. Welcome in, Reptron. Lovely to have you. Oh, thank you, Ravioli. That is very, very sweet. Thank you. Welcome in, Lily. Welcome in, Green. Lovely to have you both. How are you going? Hello, South. Welcome. Oh my god, sorry. My voice has been fucked all day. I've been drinking tea with, honey. So ignore any voice cracks. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Angel. Welcome in, Viva. Welcome in, Rozek. Have a lovely lurk. Sorry, but that's probably all for me. No. Oh, you do not need to apologize for that. Thank you. That is so absurdly sweet, Rep. Thank you very, very much. Mushroom! What the fuck, man? thank you. That is very, very sweet. That is so much money. I haven't even revealed the goals yet. No, wait. Responsibility is contributing to the subathon without actually subbing Kappa. No, it's free content. You don't need to contribute to the subathon. Thank you. That is very, very sweet of you. Why do I have a $10 donation from South Heart Violence saying, please chap, give him money? Oh, no, South Heart Violence is bald. Oh, I just missed. Oh, that's from ages ago. Never mind. Free to pay content. No, it's free. Welcome in, eBay. How are you going? Oh, thank you very, very much, Dave. I'm not even caught it. Let me finish saying hi to people. Good day, South Sauce. Welcome in, Greedy. I hope you're doing well. Are you ready to more stuff? No, people, be responsible. Oh, thank you for the 5 stream key, mate. That's very sweet of you. Welcome in, Lucy. Welcome in, Hackius. Welcome in, Hatsune Miku. Welcome in, Adarets. I see the Hannah time hasn't started up. I forgot. Okay, time is live now. Don't worry, I will be manually adjusting these. You won't get scammed. I disagree. Thank you for the bits, Taxi. You're actually leading in the bits, by the way. You're number 1. And thank you. That's very sweet. What was that about only hitting 10 subs in 1 hour? No. People were saying 100. And I was saying that's not happening. Welcome in, Zork. Lovely to have you. The content is paid. Thank you for the 67 bits. Hello. Happy job month, everyone. Not what this is, but welcome in, Green. Welcome in, Iceberry. Welcome in, Gergo. I'm finally caught up. Let's go. Welcome in. Oh, thank you very, very much for the subs, South Giant Fruta Cock. That's very, very sweet of you. Okay, I am now caught up. Let's fucking go. Let's go. We're getting there, I guess. Don't worry about it. Timer-chan is back. Yes, everybody say hi to Timer-chan. Why does the star keep appearing over the rewards thing? I'm sorry, Hime. I actually don't know. That might be a Twitch thing. Okay, there we go. I've finally caught up. Which means the subathon has started now. Thank you all so much. No, it's not paid, Jinty. And thank you for the 145 stream golf. It is wonderful to have you. Keep saying 1.2? Huh? What do you mean by that? 1.2x? Huh? Welcome in, Mudrock! How are you going? How is everybody's week going so far? Do you remember? Welcome in, Daha! Oh, yes, I do remember. Motherfucker, be responsible! Hello, owing the community you'll never end. I'm sorry, it got censored out of red, so I'm not sure what you said. Whenever I press it. What do you mean, uh-oh, Marshu? 1.2x whenever I press it. Oh, sorry, I have no clue. That's a Twitch thing. So, how is everybody's week going so far? My voice... Oh.
For Dave. Yeah.
Is this a pay-to-win challenge? No, it's not! For Dave, got it! Thank you, that is very, very sweet of you, Daha. It said I got the award for South Pepe for gifting. Oh, no, that's a special sub badge. Sorry, there is a, if you contribute even 1 sub or just, oh, thank you, Ravioli, that is very kind. That is very, very sweet of you. There is a special thing where if you contribute a sub or watch, you get a special South badge. That is not the emote, that is different. Thank you, that is so sweet. Daha, thank you, Ravioli, that's very, very sweet of you. Level 9 already. I don't know. That's a future me problem. 6-7, the paid content is real. No, it's free content. It's still free. You don't need to contribute. You do not need to. I'm not done yet. Why? Thank you, Hime. That's very, very kind of you. Welcome in 87K. Thank you, Taxi. That's very sweet. I won't be able to stay. No, that's absolutely fine. Thank you.
For Kyoto.
Thank you. That is very sweet.
The paid content is real.
Daha, buddy! Calm down, sir! That is so much money! Please calm down, please! Be responsible! Jot it down! Thank you, that is so absurdly sweet. 100 in an hour. Okay, yep, so subathon's done, right? Oh my fucking god, okay. So, I haven't introduced any of the rewards yet, and we've cleared the first page. Okay, that's awesome. Everyone keep throwing money at South? No! Also, welcome in Rosect, welcome in Lord Johan. Subathon speedrun? No, 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 we're not speedrunning. No, we're not speedrunning the Subathon! Show us what we want. Yes, yes. So this is the last of my money. 20 cents. Please be responsible. Stop spending money. Let's have talk. All I was going to say was talking about my day. I've been drawing art for the game I'm working on. And then I worked out, and then that's it. And I was perfect shit for this. Thank you very much, QX10. That's very sweet. We must break the world record. There's no such thing as a world record for giving subs.
I haven't introduced the rewards yet.
That's very, very kind of you. Oh, game? Yes, I'm working on a shitty game. Who wants to hear? No, I need to introduce the subathon rewards. We can talk about that later. The stream hasn't even started yet. It doesn't start for 5 minutes. We already failed the speed run. We've extended the time. Oh god, we're up to 36 hours. And we're missing some. Welcome in, Psycho! Can I be in the game? Once the game's in a usable spot, I am planning to do something like that. You say that, but timer chat is already running? Yes. Yes, I do. You're correct. I'll amend it in post. Don't worry. Maximum subathon efficiency. No, it's not about being efficient. I have so many things planned. 12 minutes in and we're only at 156 points. The fuck you mean only? Is that 35 hours? Yes, it is. I lost my gunner mode. I'm so sorry, Miku. 1/10 to the 1K bet.
Also, what's this South Pepe badge I gained?
Responsible. That is so much money. What's the South badge I gathered? Okay, you can, there's a badge next to your Twitch name that you Thank you, little green bird. That's very sweet of you. There's a badge you can put near your Twitch name, like the VIP badge. That's what that is. Thank you. That's so sweet. You're so absurdly kind. Sorry, give me a second. Let me check what the message is. Oh, you didn't send a message. That's why I didn't play. If I find a job before it ends, expect more. Be responsible. How is South tracking all of this? I'm built different, Marshu. I'm used to talking to like 100 people at once because that's what I do when I'm streaming. I've been holding back for so long. It's been so long. Anyway, can we take a pause to talk about the subathon? It's paid content. That's very sweet. I'm just gonna move on. How about we start showing off these subathon rewards? And that is a problem for future me. So we have welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Strap in for another 6-month subathon. No, it's 3 minutes per sub. It is not gonna last 6 months. Thank you, Dar. That's very sweet. I'd hit that. That is not the point of the image. Thank you. That's very, very kind. Okay, so let me introduce the subathon. Why are you like this? So, we have South's month-long birthday subathon. That's right. Thank you, Gold. That's very kind. Regardless of any donations, this will last the month of June. The entire month of June, and not a second longer or shorter. And there's nothing you can do to change that with one asterisk, because I'm a dumb fuck. Timer Jan is back due to popular request. Thank you, that's so absurdly kind. Okay, so that is the premise. It is a month-long birthday asterisk. Yes, with an asterisk we won't hit that's not relevant. Month-long birthday subathon. So we have some individual rewards. Welcome in, Yobu. It's lovely to have you. Stop the cap. Let's make this last till December. No. When is your birthday? My birthday is on the 19th, so it will happen during the subathon. So, these are individual rewards, 1 time per person. These are total thresholds if you hit them over the course of the month. I hit all of the rewards. Yes, you did. You did. Weird that, Ravioli. And thank you. That is very, very, very kind. That is absurdly kind of you. So, here are the rewards. For an individual. Did I hit all but the last reward? Yes, you did. You hit all but the last reward. The roll is lame. Yes, you nailed it perfectly, Barshu. I'm flustered. So the way this works is 1 point is 1 sub, or $5 equivalent for the ease of calculation. That is what that is. It is 1 sub or equivalent. So for 1 point, you get a Discord memento roll. Permanently. I believe that Discord memento roll was the jar. I jotted it down somewhere and I fucking forgot. And I noted it down and I can't find it because I'm flustered. It's only 160. The fuck do you mean only? Anyway, so I will deal with that off stream and I'll remind you next time. I have it written down. I just, my brain isn't working so good right now. Second, if you do at least 5 subs, you enter a wheel for a skip ticket. Because we all love gambling. This will be rolled on the end of June. And it is 1 times per person, same as everything else. No, you can't buy more entries. Welcome in, Guro. Lovely to have you. For 10. So, you know how on Twitch chat we currently have !bear and !fish. You can add something to both of those. A custom fish and something that the bear command will pop up. And that will be there forever. Thank you, Taha. That's very kind. Yeah, so spam the bear. You can't fucking see it. It can be an image. It can be text. It can be whatever. And that's so sweet. Do the donations count as subs? No, donos count. Any equivalent. So super chats, YouTube memberships, direct donos through PayPal, direct donos through any platform, anything like that absolutely counts, Creep Thumb. So yours absolutely counts. For example, you are up to the 5. Paid content. Thank you, Taha. That is very, very kind. Welcome in, Yomo. Thank you so much for the 60 stream streak. It is lovely to have you. I hope you're going well. Would $1,000 buy us a further skip ticket? It would buy you a ban, probably. Be responsible. I'm surprised you even realized it was me who donated. That was on Twitch. Oh, you named yourself, like, the green one or something. And I figured it was you. And thank you so much for the hype train. Not being able to give money is sad. It is free content. You don't need to give money. Anyway, so if you donate 20 subs or equivalent, I will do a personal thank you sketch. Let me actually pull up an example. Now, not all of them will be... I will show you the gamut of what they could be. So I've been doing these recently. There is a chance they are as simple and kind of shitty as this, where I kind of fucked it up. I will do my best to make sure they are at least... content! Thank you, Dara. That's very, very kind. I will do my best to make sure they are roughly at least at this quality. That is the expectation I have of myself. I might fall short, but that will be my goal, to do a sketch of this. It can be... Thank you, Cree. That's very, very kind. Thank you for the 5 subs. And then on the upper end, how much would that be in USD? That is 25 USD or equivalent. On the upper end, in terms of quality, you have this. This one is on the upper end. There is a reason I did these. It's not just because I like the characters. It is to show this off. And then this is the alternative art style, which I would also consider on the upper end. So they are sketches. They're not full renders. I suck as an artist. I'm inconsistent. But I will do my best for each of you. I will try to do 1 a week until I'm caught up. Thank you, Dara. That's very, very, very kind. So that is the reward for any contribution of 20 or equivalent. Activate Melantha skill. Exactly. I can't see the second. It was just a square. What do you mean you can't see the second? Oh, right. Because she's invisible. Oh, thank you, Dom. That's very, very kind. No, sorry, Pretzel. It took me a second. That's very funny. Okay, and then the final thing. The final personal reward is the Rich Chad role in the Discord. Which will just... It will be named Rich Chad, because you're a Rich Chad. 10 gifted subs for a sketch, 20. 20. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Daha. That's very, very, very sweet. And I'm sorry that it's put at such a high price. Each of those sketches, even... Okay, let me use the Melantha one, which was the worst. Paid content. Thank you, Dar. That's very sweet. This one took me roughly 5 hours. The others took me more like 8 to 10. So I'm not a very good artist. That is why it is priced so highly. It's because there's only so many I can make. But I hope you enjoy it if you get one of them. 100 USD? Yes, that is roughly correct. I'll reiterate, I'm bad enough at art that I can't tell the difference between Lunar Cup and Professional. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. Oh, thank you, Daha. That's very, very sweet. It's not even priced highly. It is priced absurdly highly for commissions. It is priced absurdly highly. Back to paid content. Welcome in unknown. No, it is free content. There's a cap for sketches. No. It's one per person for anyone who donates the equivalent of 20 points over the course of the subathon. And I will aim to do one of these a week until I'm through the full list, and I will chat with everybody. But like, if you hit any of these goals, make sure to DM me just in case I miss them, okay? There is a chance I will miss them, so please DM me what you hit. Please do. Oh, welcome in, Marfesto! You're gonna have like 15 sketches you need to do by the end of the subathon. No, I will do them, like, I'll aim to do one sketch a week, however long that takes. You want to speak? Oh, thank you, that's...
So highly, you're selling yourself too low.
Thank you, that is very, very, very sweet, Greedy. Hello, South, how goes? Welcome in, Fracta! I'm going very well, how are you doing? That is, oh my god, we're already up to 200. Where we're at, that's what, 200... Thank you, Cree. That's very, very sweet. Okay, we're up to 200. I'm not even through the first slide. Thank you. That is so sweet. Once again, everybody, please make sure you're being responsible with your money, okay? Oh my god, XQ10. Sorry, I didn't see that. Thank you for the 23 additional gifted subs. Thank you. I only need 5 more. Yes, you only need 5 more. Okay, thank you, QX10. I'm so sorry I didn't see that for a second. So that is 55 now. Thank you. That's very, very, very sweet. What was that about not hitting the uncapped goal? Once this is done, it's done. Yeah, so everyone will chill out. Everyone will calm down. That's what will happen there. I didn't understand how the timer works, though. So the timer increments by 3 minutes for every sub, but it only counts Twitch subs. I will manually adjust it upwards based on the amount of direct donations and YouTube stuff and any other source like Kick, because this only works for Twitch, so that's why I'm keeping track of the points. I will compare the amount of time streamed, what I started at, and what it should be, and do the math, and every stream update it to be correctly. Did you see my sub? I did. Thank you, Dave. That's very, very sweet of you. I don't get paid till the 8th, but since you said the subathon will last all month, it will be, but be responsible. What does the timer count towards? Nothing. The subathon goes as long as the timer lasts. Or if we hit the end of June. But it is what it is. So theoretically, the subathon could end in 2 weeks, because I stream like 16 hours a week. And this is just over 2 weeks of time. So you never know. 37 hours straight. No, unfortunately, I'm not a full-time streamer. Thank you. That is very, very sweet. Thank you, H7K. That is incredibly, incredibly kind. I get paid weekly on Friday. I'll have more money. Please be responsible, okay? I don't seem to have the Pepe emote badge. It appears you got cut off. I'm sorry. It should be working. This is a brand new Twitch feature. I don't know how it works. You're the only streamer I've paid for, so I feel special. Thank you. That is very sweet, Dave. Welcome in, Golf. Timer chat, my beloved. Yes, sir. I soup next week. Don't worry. Of course I'm worrying about that. Do not donate money you can't afford, but thank you all. That's very, very sweet. I'll try again next time. There is also one for just watching, so... Thank you, Daha. That is very kind. Please make sure you're being responsible, okay? $100 for a commission is cheap? No, okay, you've got to understand something. Hang on, let me pull up some of the commissions I've got. When I say that I'm massively overcharging. Thank you, When is the South Vacation stream? No. Okay, so as an example, this cost me $30. This one cost me $30. My art is nowhere near this level. And it is more expensive by a lot. Welcome in, Sedative! Lovely to have you. Apparently, if we hit 1,000 points today, we hit a dojin. Yes, that's unrelated. I wasn't going to bring that up. Where's the Pepe emote? I can't find it. The emote is a bit thing. I'm sorry, you should get a badge. I'm not sure how it works. Twitch is just weird like that. Hopefully, it all works for you. Happy Subathon month. Welcome in, Sedative! A dojin. I will go... Okay, I will go over that after the rewards. Your reward is not a commission, it's an extra. Well, thank you very much. That's very sweet. Just because other artists are underselling themselves. No, I suck. I'm a very bad artist, okay? Let me just, to verify this, let me show you literally the best thing I've ever drawn. This is by a mile the best thing I've ever drawn, and it still sucks. Welcome in, Manslayer. Lovely to have you. So this is absolute maximum effort, 20 plus hours of drawing of a beloved OC. This was the absolute best I could do. It is an OC of mine. Welcome in, Estelle. Lovely to have you. Your definition of suck is different from mine. Well, I'm glad people like it, but no, there's many, many issues with it. I still have a long way to go as an artist, but I'm much better than I was. If you look at your Twitch notifications, the badge will show up. To turn it on, you go to the chat settings near the bottom. Oh, thank you, Dave. That's very good to know. It sucks and proceeds to show peak. I think that Tyrant art is a 5 out of 10, and that is the best I've ever drawn by a lot. Okay, I'm done. Thank you, Daha. That's very kind. It's very, very sweet. Please make sure you're being responsible. It's so much money.
Stop being so negative about yourself.
I don't hate myself or anything. I'm in a very happy part of my life. I just have a long way to go. It's the same as my game. My game's, oh, thank you for the follow, Zork. It's the same as my game. I've been making little art for my game. I think this is quite bad. Let me just show these off, for example. Like, for example, this is a pixel skeleton I drew for my game. I don't think this is good. It's not that it's bad. I know it's a lot better than some other people can hit. I just want it to be better because I want to give you guys the best content I can. Same as art, especially now that I'm effectively selling commissions. So I've made a whole bunch of mini chibis for my game. But these are kind of shit and I'll probably end up remaking them. These are stand-in assets. They're not good enough because I want my game to be really good. It looks good though. I'm glad you like it. I've made a couple like that. Anyway, okay. I need to start working through these slides to make sure I hit all of them. There is actually a second part to the individual rewards, and that is for the top 3 contributors total. Daha, how did you give 90-something subs and end up with it saying you gave 6-7? That's fucking hilarious. What the fuck, Twitch? That's hilarious. That's fucked up. The fact that it landed on that number specifically. Okay, so in addition to all of the personal rewards, the top 3 of the subathon, the top 3 contributors by the end of June, will get all of this. First off, all 3 of you, free South merch. In the near future, when my plushie is ready, there will be a rerun of South merch. That will feature the body pillow, the dangle keychain, and the plushie. So all top 3 get that for free. In addition, the top 2, their sketch becomes a VIP. They get a VIP in Twitch chat or YouTube if I can figure that out. And their sketch will be much higher quality. I'll spend additional hours and do my best to make it more like the Lunar Cub, even though there's no guarantees. Welcome in, Gentor! Wonderbread South sketch could be yours? Absolutely. And then the number 1 will get a permanent sub in Twitch. I can only give away 3 of these for my entire career in Twitch. They cannot be transferred. They cannot be withdrawn. You will forever have access to ad-free viewing and all of my emotes. In addition, the number 1 spot gets to choose an emote theme. I will commission that emote, and it will be an emote forever. I do have veto rights. You can't say, for example, South's pussy. That would get vetoed because that's terms of service. Permasub is the thing. It is intended for family members, but none of my family members like video games at all. South Darkiest Peak, I can't buy. My dad would fucking kill me. Understandable. South's what? Yeah, my pet cat. What did you think I mean? I see we're back to the subathon. Welcome in, Patches. Welcome in, Talos. Is that a marriage proposal? Yes, I did think it was funny to put the top 3 on the marriage art, okay? Is Permasub on tier 3? It should be tier 3 in the sense of, like, I don't get any money from it. You get all of the emotes. So you should get all of the emotes. I thought it was your pet cat. Yeah, it's exactly. Sorry, I'm getting very flustered. I need to take off my shirt. I'm actually starting to sweat. South Art Darky. Oh, wait, let me actually show this. Welcome in, OWAP. Lovely to have you. Wait, I can actually show the South Darky art. Let me just, give me 1 second. Now, I can only show one side of it, but let me show you the body pillow. Because it is kind of peak, I'm not gonna lie. I can't show the plushie yet, but I will be showing it soon. Stripping stream AO? Yeah, I took my shirt off, don't worry about it. 13 hours, we've already almost had it a week. That's a future me problem. It's actually significantly more than that, because that's only counting Twitch subs. Hello, South! Welcome in, Dr. Ho! Welcome in, Willie! Also, by the way, if I missed you and you want to hi, please say hi. I'm so sorry I missed you. I'm a bit flustered. What's on the other side? It's nothing too sus. She's just like showing some of her ass in its terms of service. It's still fully clothed. It's just a bit sussy. South will be streaming till the end of June 2027. No, I have a job. It's paid content. That's very sweet. What's the other side like? Say hi to me again. Welcome in, Hackiers. Wonderful to have you. I hope you're going well. Okay, so, look at us go! I'm still shadow banned. Welcome in, Sad Boost! I do see you, sir. I do see you. Okay, can it fit in a jar? Yes, the South plushie, you can even buy them pre-jarred. It has been a popular request. It will cost double what it would cost to get them normally. They will be 20 to 30 centimeters. So, now, this may sound stupid, but I split up the rewards into 3 pages. Page 1 was maybe by the end of June we will hit this. So, everybody get it out of your system. Point and laugh, alright? Just get it out of your system. So, all of these have already been hit, shall we say. Yeah, I must have thought by the end of May. Sorry, I got the month wrong. Number 1. This is a separate bet, which I had lost a while ago. Jar merch. This will most likely be a water bottle, or one of those cups that changes designs when you heat it. So, hot water versus cool water. If you don't know the meme, consider yourself lucky, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it must exist. It will just be added to the merch stuff. You won't get in trouble for that clip, right? No, probably not. Second, I will set this up right after today's stream. A Discord ping sound redeem. So you know how you can type !South and it plays a certain clip of me? You'll be able to do that, but with Discord noises. Just fuck with people. Has South ever won a bet? Yes! I don't know if this is me, but I have a pretty clear picture in my head. Hell yeah, hell yeah. It does, yes. It says a recording of me saying, please, chat, give me money. You should not do so. It's free content. In addition, you will get a South Pog and a South Cinema emote. I will once again sort those as soon as I can. And then a pixelated South redeem. There is an option in VTube Studio to, much like you can remove my cat ears, turn me into an ultra-low res pixelated version of myself. I will once again configure that after this stream. That's very sweet. SouthHeart ringtone, when? Answer your phone, or 17,000 clowns will pee on you when you're sleeping. There, just use that. There you go. I got you, Dr. Harrow. Okay, in addition, chat chooses a command. I will open this up after today's stream. I guess we're doing that as well. So that is something like !bear or !south, where you activate it like that. Next up, it is semi-colored, covered by the Virtuosa. I will probably do this during the subathon. A draw people things stream. I will do a stream where I'm drawing people things. That's it. It's self-explanatory. I will draw them live. They'll be very shit. They'll be nothing like the art I've shown off. That requires a lot of focus. They'll be on the shit end. Maybe at best like the Clown Slayer emoji. Can YouTube get the South 6-7 emote, but it's not moving? I'm maxed out on YouTube emote slots, unfortunately. Otherwise, I absolutely would. I was gonna say yes, but I remember that. Okay, so now, these were massive stretch goals that I didn't think would be possible. Drawing people's things? No, not their penises. I mean, like, say you want art of Crown Slayer twerking, or Hodora twerking, or Hodora and Inez making out, or just Hodora. I will keep them simple. The Cloud Sarah emotes peak. I'm glad you like it. So, I did not think we'd hit any of these. So, here are a bunch of streams and rewards. I now need to...
Mickey.
Thank you, Don. That's very sweet of you. So here's a bunch of other things I need to do. First off, chat chooses an emote. Welcome in, Sam. I will open this in the Discord, same as the command, right after today's stream. Next up, I must max out all Arknight's bears. I regret adding that there. Thank you, Don. That's very sweet. You're the only one who thought we wouldn't reach these. No, this is... This is an absurd amount of money! 126 to go, 125. There's a non-zero chance we'll get there at the end of this page before the end of the day. Thankfully, there's another page, because I made some bets about clearing the entire thing in day one, because I was confident that wouldn't happen. Have you seen the Monhun characters? I have. They seem really cool. 7:35 at 35 minutes. Don't say that. That makes me think I might have made a mistake. So, in addition, I will commission art of South in a Race Queen outfit, which is a sexy outfit, shall we say. For 300. So, for the entire month of June, online and offline, hand-holding and anything, I am not allowed to use Wishadel or any meta operators. What I mean by that is characters like Inez and Tragodia and Extusier, the fully hardcore metas. You can't say Rey counts as a meta. She might be a meta boss killer, but she's got a narrow niche. She's not one of the general go-to, always stick them in your team. Texas Alta would be. Oh, thank you for the follow, Fable. It's lovely to have you. No, the points do count that, Rosen. The points do count that. I'm counting everything to the points. It's the timer that doesn't count those. Pruvence, I'm allowed to use Pruvence. Also, guys, it's Pride Month. Remember to give me money. Don't! It's free content! I basically go to Super's top 10 Arknights characters, not use any of those. Basically, I disagree with some of the rankings. But it's like, for example, I can't use Logos, I can't use Lapland. Anyone who's like absolute meta, I can't use. I can use Golden Glow because she's secondary to Lapland. I can see the success of handholding going down. Yeah, Trials for Navigator is later this month. I didn't think this through. Anyway, the 350, the final reward we've hit today. The final reward we will get this hit this stream. The final reward we'll hit of this subathon, because obviously everyone's got it out of their systems now. Ranking all operators alphabetically tier list. I have some ideas in mind for that. I think that'll be a very fun stream and also a massive shitpost. Trials without meta will be fun. Yeah, it is what it is. Welcome in 99. Oh, that wasn't a challenge, duh! Thank you. That is very, very, very sweet. Okay. Thank you. That's very kind. 100 to go? No, we're fine, we're fine. At 500, I will commission art of South dressed in a cute bear onesie, similar to Bee Hunter. Hello, South, I hope you're going well. Welcome in, Goddess! I'm going very well. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well as well. So that is the final reward of this slide. South in a Bee Hunter style bear onesie. About this shitpost, South, when will it be scheduled? I'm not sure yet. I need to shift some things. We'll be reaching 500 by the end of the stream. No. We won't reach 500 by the end of the subathon. I'm very confident about that. It's paid. That's very kind. Call me delusional if you must! I never expect your money, okay? It is free content. I'm already so absurdly lucky to have you. 500 end of the hour. I would say I'd take that bet, but I need all of my bet ideas as future subathon goals just in case, because I have none of them. I have zero. I don't have an idea for a bet. So let's... if you have an idea for a bet, sure. I'm very confident that won't be the case, but no. When PMing you for the commissions, do you want us to tell the characters? For now, just PM me, remind me about the art. I will respond to you with sort of what I want, what I need, and guide you through it, if that makes sense. So just remind me what tier of the personal rewards you're up to. I will be going back through the VODs to check, but there's always a chance I'll miss someone. So please, if you do donate, let me know through DMs what you've donated so I can make sure you get all of your rewards.
South doesn't expect money. South demands money.
South doesn't expect money, South demands money. Yes! Yes, QX10, you got me! Can I please get 5 more subs? I'm so broke. I had to call out I had to, like, buy a plunger today. Like, what's up with that, man? That's so expensive, it cost me $20. How am I supposed to afford food? You got me! Did we pay the month of June's mortgage yet? What do you think? Thank you, Daha. Thank you, Ravioli. That is very sweet. No, don't call it a plunger train! That's disgusting! Thank you both. That is very, very, very kind. Please make sure you're being responsible, okay? That's so much money. Ask for it and you get it, I guess. Welcome in, Zekor. No, they scammed me. I asked for 5, not 10. How could they do this to me? Oh, thank you, Robert. That's very, very, very sweet of you. You brought this upon yourself. I disagreed. Anyway, so shut up and take my money. Thank you. That's very kind. The final rewards of the entire subathon. That's right. That's right. The subathon ends at the end of June, so these are the only rewards necessary, which is a really good thing, because I don't have any other ideas currently. So these are all of the rewards. We're not going to hit any of these. None whatsoever, because who cares about any of these? They are not important whatsoever. South Heart ASMR, sure, I'm always willing to do that. Though the next time I plan to do ASMR, it'll just be me talking more like this. We need to hit furry IS. I disagree. Have you considered not doing so? So, this happy birthday. Welcome in June. Not quite my birthday just yet, but soon, Why is the catapult sub goal not there? You said you'd pop 6 catapult if we hit 3,000. Yes, that's not... That's not relevant and is literally impossible. Just that already did it for me. Wait, just what? Huh? Sorry, I lost context. Oh, yeah, no, of course, Daha. There's never any stress or expectation. Please be responsible, okay? We're not gonna hit them. The fun fact one was my favorite. Well, you never know. It's possible. I don't think it's possible, but you never know. I might do it in the future for free. So here are the remaining. Oh, the ASMR. Oh, gotcha. So, there are other goals on the final page. 625. Is 1 point equivalent to $1? No, 1 point is 1 sub. I'm so sorry, goddess. That is how that works. One sub is 1 point is 3 minutes, and any equivalent of that. I'm sorry for the confusion. More subs still to come? No, we're not. Anyway, back to the slides. So, at 625, I need to do a stream of playing IS, but I'm only allowed to use furries. Now, to clarify, this does not include Miss Christine, she is a cat. This does include Lee and 12F and the new welfare we just got, who are scalies, which is a type of furry. It is about the spirit of the challenge, which is using a bunch of bad operators I hate, rather than the literal strict definition of a furry. Hung counts. Texas does not count. Wolf ears does not make you a furry. How many subs to bring back Settle into Ashradine? Sure. If we hit 1,000 today, I'll do that as well. Does this mean you have to win with them or just a single stream? One single stream, I'll be playing at D0, and it'll be an entire stream of trying to win with them. And if I fail, I fail. What about Monhunt Cats? I believe Terror Research Commission counts, but I will need to check. Lord Jalha does not count. He is a dude who turns into a cat, not an anthropomorphized cat. The 751, a fun fact for all operator stream. Self-explanatory. One stream, I need to list a fun fact for every operator in order. Aqua will be finally on the stage. It is what it is. South in a mountain cosplay. Normal or biker could work for me. You know, everyone would have to vote on that, right? I don't think they would win. They're monsters, not furries. They count as a furry. They could be someone's persona. 875. Chat chooses an Arknights cosplay. I already owe you a lot of Arknights cosplays. They're on the way, but I guess you can choose another one. And then the final reward, which is not gonna happen and is not a problem. The 1,000 reward. The subathon turns from being capped to June to being uncapped. Thankfully, that is not an issue, and we will never hit that, and there's nothing worth paying attention there. There we go. That is all of the slides. There we go. There we go. That is all of the slides. Yippee, yippee. That is the entire subathon. I have a lot of very fun streams planned, so I hope you will come by, and I hope you'll have a blast with them. I have some really, really cool ones planned, including a tournament. I hope everyone has fun. You don't seem convinced? No, you know... Are you sure? Yes. You're already sweating? No. AK cosplay has to be the new Guna cheerleader skin. The Toddyfon skin does not have a cosplay. Otherwise, yes, I would accept that. I don't have a sense of shame. It just doesn't exist. I remember what South meant when she had just hit 1,000 subs and not gained 1,000 subs. No, I never said that. I said it is a subathon. It's in the month of June. That's how that counts. Anyway, now, these are all completely irrelevant. 100% irrelevant. But... Thank you, Dragon. That's very sweet. Thank you for 2 months. Why the blitz emoji? You know what you're doing. Thank you. That's very, very, very kind. I hope you're having a lovely day. So, now, in addition, I made, shall we say, a few bets. I'm very confident we'll hit exactly 0 of these. These are all about, apparently, people think we're going to hit the 1,000 point goal today. I'm very confident that's not the case. So if we do, here are a bunch of other stupid bets that expire today. For one, the subathon becomes uncapped and I need to commission a South Doujin. If it hits it today, tomorrow, which is not a planned stream day, I need to do account reviews. In addition, I increased the stream ads to 4 minutes from 3, which is something people were requesting. And you also get another choice of a free emote, which you guys choose a theme of, and then I have to draw myself. So the reason I made all of those is there's a 0% chance of it happening. There we go. South wins a bet. You keep asking, does South ever win any bets? There, I just won 4 of them. Common South W. I requested the add one unfathomably based. It is a very funny concept because the majority of people will be subbed and won't notice, and then anyone who can't be subbed just gets punched in the dick. South Dojinshi, is that a thing? That is only a thing if we hit 1,000 points today, which we won't, for obvious reasons. This is the new season of South making stupid bets. No, no, that's not a stupid bet. They're not stupid bets because none of them are going to happen. I'm going to win those bets. They're only stupid in the sense of there's never an upside for me. I just have a gambling addiction. Time we rise up. No, 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 you don't need to rise up. You don't need to rise up. We are. So, my goal for the end of June is 100 points. So, oh boy, we hit the goal. Let's celebrate by not giving any more subs. Time to get internet. Please be responsible, goddess. Please, please, please be responsible. 1,000 a day has happened before on this channel. That was, I didn't think of that. You know what? You're actually right. Anyway, so let me just remind people of the individual contributions in case any of you care about any of these. Just have these on stream. We need that South Doujin? No, no. Easy fix to the Doujin, people make it any way to abuse you. It is what it is. Asking gacha players to be responsible sounds like a contradiction. That's why I always stress, please don't spend money you can't afford or regret, okay? I didn't miss too much information, just so you know. Okay, just wanted to make sure, in case anyone came out late. These are the individual rewards, and if you type !plan, it should send you a link that you can check. It's currently broken in YouTube, though, because tech hates me. It is what it is. Okay, yeah, so that is, those are time for me to sell my stocks and give money to the South. Fracta, just be responsible, okay? I've had this convo with you before. Just make sure you're being responsible, okay? Just don't spend money you'd regret or can't afford. I'd feel terrible about that. We are already very, oh god, we're already up to 45 hours. And that's missing a few hours. Like a few. If I do the math, I'm actually pretty sure we're now guaranteed to go to the end of June. I really didn't think these numbers through. That's fine. Gotta sell the house? No, no, don't sell your house to give me money. Do you understand how absurd it is that I even need to clarify you shouldn't be doing that, Dwagon? Okay, so, how about that weather and or sports team, fellow humans? I had a list of conversation topics planned, and I don't know why, but my brain seems to have been fried by something. Watching your trials for Navigator without meta will be fun. It's gonna be miserable. What is your favorite bear? I hate all of them, apparently, according to all of you. My favorite bear is the legendary bear, because it's legendary. I have a couple organs you don't need, be responsible. 4 times 4 hour streaks would be 64 hours minus the 30, so we need, we don't worry, more to come. No, that's fine. Why'd that send that twice? Thank you, Dragon. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. That's very sweet. House sold? What do you mean? Subathon? I hardly know her. Not quite correct, but close. In our defense, South, we've been telling you how this would go, and you go, yeah, nah, mate, so get wrecked. No, I'm very 100% confident we don't hit the fucking 1,000 today. I win that bet. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome in, lubed up, Grandpa. I'm doing very, very well. How are you doing? Can we fund a homeless shelter as a sub goal? As stalkers, I'm kind of homeless right now. I can't afford rent, and like I only want to stay in a 5-star hotel. Can you give me money?
It's
Happy birthday. Welcome in, Law. Thank you, Daha. That was terribly timed. Welcome in, Law. My birthday is later on this month. I'm just doing this as a celebration with a whole bunch of fun stream plans. I hope you're having a lovely day, and it's wonderful to have you. And thank you, Daha. That's very sweet of you. That was well timed. I disagree. Okay, now sorry, let me catch up on Kick Chat. What if instead of South Heart violence, it was Piss Jar violence with the auto jorker under the table, taking its toll and going crazy style? Goon jerk cum, goom jerk cum, omega lol. Goon jerk cum, omega lol. Goon jerk cum, omega lol. So, how about those words of wisdom? 1,000? That'll be easier to hit in a month. No, we're not hitting that in general. I see Kick Chat is going down places. No, this is normal for them. Why do you think Kick Chat's not on screen? Is PayPal direct 2x money? Oh shit, wait, no, you're right, I miscalculated. Okay, wait, no, you're absolutely right. PayPal is 2x. Let me do the recalculation. So that is... shit, what is the, fuck, I can't math. Let me just pull out a calculator. You're correct, I'd forgotten that. So that is that is an extra 25 points. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you very much for the reminder. Easy remedy for the 1K problem, just ban the one that gives the 1,000th sub. No, that would be mean of them. That would be mean of me. I disassociated for a second. South slandering us for no reason. Your message before that is, and I quote, South Plussy Uo. That's plus 20 points for me. It is, Marshu. It is. Congratulations. 2x? Yes, because all of the platforms except PayPal take a cut. That's all. But please donate on whatever works best for you. I don't want it to get too complex. Welcome in, Dark Angels. Banana, green car. Greenbird did give 75 direct dollars. Wait, you're right. Shit, I didn't refresh that. Let me refresh. You're right. No, there's more. I could do 80 New Zealand to cap off my personal goal instead of 160 for subs. You could. Oh, thank you, Daha. That's very sweet of you. Okay, no, thank you for the reminder. I just hadn't, I hadn't refreshed it. So that is, what's 75 divided by 5? I'm just pulling out the calculator. That's how, no, I don't want Cortana! Calculator! I gave 100, no, I had the 25 already counted, just not the other 75. That's an extra 15 points. Okay, there we go. Don't worry, it was counted, and thank you very much. Hi, welcome in, Shira! Lovely to have you. Permission to laugh at you when you reach 1,000. I'm willing to promise anything you want, because we're not gonna hit that. Okay, then, Lamau, you know exactly, you gave it in 2, it had shown one of them, not the other. Oh, thank you, Daha. Welcome in, Grinku! And no, please always check if you think I've calculated it wrong, and I can always go back and check. I'm not trying to scam anyone, I'm just flustered and a bit forgetful, shall we say. Futa Dojin bet. Hey, I'm sorry. No, how about, no, not a Futa Dojin, fuck no. Why don't we all agree to not hit 500 today? Anything we want, nice offer. Oh, but I don't have any money. And I need that large pizza with extra sausage. No, stop that. We're not hitting it anyway. Come on, coward. No, bonk. It's all good. I remembered you saying, no, thank you for reminding me. I wasn't trying to scam people. I'm just very flustered. South speaks like Mickey for a month. Oh, no! I ordered a large pizza with extra sausage, but there's no pizza. It's just your dick. Goofy. I got gifted a sub again. Hello. Welcome in, Lubed Up Grandpa. Welcome in, Trish. I hope you enjoy my emotes. Look, someone asked for that. I'm pretty confused, but it's a feeling I don't dislike. I am the human flashbang. What can I say? Welcome in, Trish. How are you going? It's wonderful to have you. Hot dog. What do you mean by this? Thank you, Trish. That is very, very sweet of you. Doing good, how are you? I'm doing very well. I'm glad you're doing good. We're close to 500. No. We don't have a goal of 500. We don't have a goal of 500. 18 more to go. No, I disagree. 0 more to go. The goal was 100. You guys are overshot. This bet of yours might be solved. No, we're definitely not hitting fucking 1,000 today. The chat is always 2W. You're all very, very sweet. Please make sure you're not spending money you can't afford or regret, okay? Please make sure that you won't regret this money. I know it's easy to get swept up, and I'm very, very thankful, but it is free content. I've got a whole bunch of things planned that are absolutely free, that are fun streams as a celebration, and it's wonderful to have you, and I'm absolutely blessed to have all of you. Subathon is done? No. We're already at 46 hours. Actually, no, it's significantly higher than that. What is the goal for 500? The 500 goal is Art of South in a bear onesie, like Bee Hunter. I'm here for moral support. Welcome in H2 Fish. I work 20% more the next 2 months, more than enough money. Okay, just wanted to make sure. We're all gacha players, so we're all irresponsible. And yeah, no, what I mean by Thank you, Trish. That is very sweet. Add those lying around? Well, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Okay, so, congratulations! We've now hit the bear content, I suppose. Watching the streamer lose his mind when more subs are coming is oddly amusing. Yeah, I didn't, you literally got nuked. I kind of have been. So yeah, what I mean is this. This is what I mean. South in something similar to this. It won't be a one-to-one. It won't be her outfit. It'll just be a bear, like, outfit. Like a bear onesie. This is sort of what we mean. 2 out of 3 slides done in less than an hour. That's a future me problem. So as a reminder, these are the only 4 remaining slides. 4 remaining goals, which no one cares about. We need a gummy onesie. No, not a gummy onesie, just a bear onesie. Normal bear or cocaine bear? Normal bear, normal bear. I love that skin, it is pretty pink. So, welcome in, Shadow. Yeah, for anyone curious, there's only 4 goals left, and this is just it. I could drop 500 right now. Hey, Daha, have you considered, like, spending that 500 on yourself? That's so much fucking money. Can we vote on which bear? No, it's up to the artist. I gotta sleep. Thanks for coming, Mizzle. Have a lovely sleep. They call South John Goon. They really don't. Okay, so there's that, and then there's also the individuals. So as a reminder for people, because these are the only things relevant anymore. And then there's also the top 3, but, like, don't compete for this, unless you want to get married to me, apparently, which is why I put this here, because it's funny. Welcome in, Funky! Lovely to have you! So, yes, these are the individual ones, which hopefully lots of you will get, just because I want to give you things. And then this is the, oh, sorry, you didn't see that. This is the only goals left. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so it's been a great subathon. What do you guys reckon? Reckon we end this like a month early? Was it 1K? No, it was 1,000 subs, because Twitch added a thing where you can give 1,000 subs, and if I said if you ever do that, I'm banning you. Hitting furry in this stream, I disagree. Free merch, you wouldn't spend money. Not how that works, Trish! What milestone is the South Dojo again? That is today only. That is if we hit the 1,000 milestone today. Same as all of the other stupid bets. And this is not a challenge! I made these bets with the understanding they were impossible! That is what I made these bets with the understanding of. South Dojo, yes, if we clear all of the rewards, I said I would commission a South Dojo, draw an emote of chat's choice, and then up the ads, and then do account reviews tomorrow. That only today, and none of that is relevant. Nothing's impossible if you try hard enough. Disagree. Is it today or before the second stream? You know what? Sure, before the second stream if you're a psychopath doing it offline. Why would you be like that? Getting banned speedrun? No. Oh, right! Yeah, by the way, sorry, please like the YouTube stream. You all aren't doing enough for me. Why haven't you liked the YouTube stream? Even saying that as a joke makes me feel like a dickhead. But no, please do like the stream. It would mean a lot to me. If you want to help out for free. I get paid before the second stream. Okay, Rosen, I'll count it, I'll count it. We reached 500 in an hour. Yes, but like everyone's got it out of their system. That's their entire month done. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole month dealt with. They've dumped all of their bank accounts and now we're in the clear and now it's going to be smooth, keen, collected, uninterrupted sailing for the rest of the month. Let's show him men these bets are possible. No, I disagree, Sam. Always supporting Comfy Pete content streamer. Oh, welcome in, and thank you very much, Pokey. That's very sweet. Whoever reaches the 1,000 gets a date with South? No. I can't promise to go on a date with you for $5,000. No, that is over the line, God. It's like, I'm not doing that. Especially given I'm still like half asexual, so my brain chemistry's fucked up. Braddy South wants us to like the stream correction or something. Thank you as always, Kick Chat. Key jingle sounds like scraping or something ceramic. No, it's my keys. I jingled them into my microphone. Catnip? No, not at all, whatsoever. I not date at 5K, someone double it? No, I would ban you.
Fighting for as our days grow old, fewer sailors could say, I were coming. Here's a toast.
Thank you, dog. It's very, very sweet. Someone wants the date. I just said that's not happening. Furry is today. No. Hey. Wow, that is actually the best timing you've ever managed. Immediately after I said furry is not today, literally like 2 frames after I finished saying. Thank you, Trish, that is very sweet. Yes, okay, I guess I need to do a furries only IS stream. Okay, shit, I guess I need to stop putting off leveling hack. Have you been South? I came after I got a notification of getting a sub. I got out of school, so I'm pretty good. That's wonderful to hear. I've been doing really well. I hope everything's alright at school, Shadow. Oh, thank you for the pad hack years. That's very, very sweet of you. And Daha, please make sure you're being responsible, okay? That's so much money. No, we're not almost at the 1,000! We're not hitting the 1,000 in general, let alone today. It's okay, that's not a thing. It's simply not. 1 sub at a time it is, no. 1,000 in South would take you to my work. I prefer not being in prison, no. If I snuck a fucking battery into my work, I could go to jail. Let alone a recording device. No. Furry IS is South Loki, just using my favorite operators. Mods, remove his spleen. Don't ban him, just take it out, then put it back in later on and teach him a lesson. We're at 63%, don't worry about it. Should have put uncapped at 3K? No. The 3K is... Thank you, Tom. The 3K is that I need to max out Catapult Alto, which I'm really hoping to not hit because I don't want to. What's with the timer? Don't worry about it. When the timer runs out, the subathon ends. I miscalculated the math. Why do you like furry operators? I don't. I jokingly hate them, so this is at my expense. 372 to go. No! You guys are saying that like it's a goal. Spending on South is kind of responsible. I disagree. Being a spy sounds rough. I'm still not a spy. That hasn't changed. Crazy. The time is not for today. No. The timer is for the whole subathon. It is not for today. I cannot stream 60 consecutive hours. I would die. Cyber Chat is the real streamer? True. Of course, Matthias comes up after all. This is a middle finger to your expectations. Yeah, I was thinking maybe 100 by the end of the subathon. I haven't been around in so long. How's the plushie progress? I'm excited to yoink one. Oh, it's really soon. The plushies should be done July. At latest August. I will be announcing it in the announcement channel in the Discord. And they will be around until they sell out. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. A little sacrifice ain't nothing for South Art violence. Quick, everybody. Send me your sub money to power me up. I'm up against a whole room of first grades. I don't know if I can take them. 52 more subs till we reach the end of June, timer-wise. Have you considered not doing that? Yippee. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I want to sell plushie emotes. I was kidding. Don't, no. I just realized what I said. No, don't actually. But no, I'm very excited for one for myself as well. A little sacrifice for South. He said it, boys. No. He doubts our power. Yes. I am 100% positive we're not hitting the 1,000 goal today, okay? Let's show him wrong. No! Be responsible with your money. I had other conversation topics planned, and I forgot all of them because I'm flustered. South becomes your girlfriend in stream for a month. What, so you just... what, so you want it... The closest I can get to that is... Whenever I say hi to someone, I say, like, welcome in, honey, or something like that. So, for example, oh, hi, goddess, welcome in, honey. Something like... What?
Take my energy south and beat up those first graders.
Thank you, Trish. That's very sweet of you. Welcome in, Asheron. How's your day going, man? It's wonderful to have you. Thank you so much, Trish. That's very kind. It's very, very sweet. Welcome in, SRF. Damn. Was that at the thing that shall not be named, or at me calling someone honey? I have no sense of shame. If you want me to call you honey or say good boy or good girl, I'm happy to do that. But, like, girlfriend roleplay ASMR, like, I'm basically undateable personality-wise. I don't know how to do that. 352 to go. Oh my god, that's such a small number. Comparatively. No, that's how about, it's been very funny. Why don't we all agree to not hit 650 today, you know? Cause like the next goal is 750 and that's so far away. Why don't we all give up here? The Riz was a lie. I'm asexual. I've had people, okay, look. A little bit of story time. Over the course of my life, I am, call me a good girl and I won't do it. Trish, you're a good girl. So a little bit of real, genuine South lore. When I was growing up, I was very asexual until extremely recently, where I'm like now half and half. Don't worry too much about that. Asexual basically just means you're not attracted to people. I have had people flirt with me in the past. I've had about 12, 13 maybe women hit on me over the course of my life. Primarily when I was in college/university. I just pretended to not notice. Because I don't really know how to deal with that. So the sincere answer is, if someone flirts with me and I know they're flirting with me, I will just act like I don't realize. Because I don't understand how to proceed with that, and not exactly my strong suit. South being asexual is a massive loss for humanity. I'm getting better, I'm less asexual. I still remember you flirting with Tyrant just last week. That's different, she's fictional. I didn't hit the goals, but hitting on South? Ooh. You know, okay, I was gonna make a joke about the best way to hit on me being giving me money, but actually no. Bye-bye, have a fun stream. Thanks for coming, Trish. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. That's so real, dude. I'm getting better at it now. I can, I don't mean this to bring the mood down at all. This is a very happy thing, even if it might not sound like it, okay? 15 years of my life before I started streaming. I'll just shorthand. I was not in a very good mental space. Streaming was sort of a bucket list thing for me, something I wanted to try out. Just one time in my life. I didn't really think it would go anywhere. And instead, ever since I've started streaming, I've become so absurdly happy. And that's why I, even 2 years later, still talk at a manic high-pitched cackle compared to my usual talking voice every time I get on stream, because just getting to chat with people and having a community I can interact with, and it's I'm so absurdly lucky to have all of you. So that's why, genuinely, I've got a lot of fun things planned this month. You don't need to donate any money, okay? But as a result, like, now I can sort of conceptualize things about me that people might like. So I'll probably start dating at some stage in the future and try to live a normal life. Because streaming has massively helped me recover from some of that stuff. Sorry, gotta go. No worries at all, Astel. Thank you so much for coming. Best of luck in your exam, man. My best friend is fully asexual. I've seen people think they're a gay couple and we just laugh. How do you know you're not a gay couple? Have you even experienced a Thursday together? Sorry to immediately pivot to shitposting, but shitposting is more comfortable for me. Also, same about that based, it is what it is. League group calls, no worries, have fun, Rep, thanks for coming. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Compact Cat, it's wonderful to have you. So no, I will always do my best to try and keep making better and better content for you. I've come a long way as a streamer since I first started off, and I've still got a long way to go. But I will keep trying to get better and better so that I can hopefully be more and more entertaining. Welcome in, Sulphonic! How are you going, man? Lovely to have you. Welcome in, J-Rock! How are you going? I've had 2 boyfriends and can tell, yes, we aren't one. Yeah, no, I know, I'm just shitposting. I was just making a joke about Gay Sex Thursdays. You've been a joy to watch for me, and I'm sure you've brightened everyone's day. Well, I'm very happy, and I just want you to know that you all massively brighten my day as well. The fact that I have a bunch of really, really friendly people I get to see regularly who just show up and talk with me while I dick around and be an e-clown dancing on a stage. It's so happy. So don't worry, I don't plan on going anywhere. I plan to be here for a long, long time. Welcome in, Farega! With the way you phrased it, do you consider asexuality in a negative light? Asexuality, no. Mine, yes. Mine, I know exactly what caused it, and that's why it's getting better. I don't want a trauma dump. I don't find this shit traumatic, but it is objectively trauma dumping. Hi, South. Welcome in, Farega. Whole house happy today? Hopefully. I hope you're all having a good day as well. The streams always make my morning. I'm very glad to hear that, Stan. I'll go for a bit. No worries, OWAP. Especially with those points in the subathon. No. In a way, yes, but not for the reason you're thinking. I spent many years of my life where anytime I got complimented, it was backhanded and lying and at my expense, shall we say. But giving me money is something that gets around that, no matter how small the value, because it's you taking your time and giving it to me in a way you can't take back. Now, that being said, it's free content, and it always will be. I like listening to you talk. It's lovely to have you. It's an honor to be your background noise, Zork. And I'm sorry if I ever bust up your name. I keep alternating between Jay-Z and Zork. Let me know whichever you'd prefer if you'd like. And no worries if you'd rather just lurk. Sorry, I don't mean to call you out. You're extremely cute. No, I'm not. I disagree. Don't trauma dump, love dump instead. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm absurdly lucky to have you, and it makes me incredibly, incredibly happy. And these years are by far the happiest I've had in my entire life, and I will cherish them forever. And I will keep making many, many more cherished memories with you as long as I can. I gave you money, so what I said is true. That's not... Don't worry about it. Cute hard violence? No, I'm not cute. There's nothing about me that's cute. Either is fine. Okay. I'll alternate depending on what I remember, and then one of them will eventually stick. Hi, Sten. Oh, J-Rock says hi, Sten, by the way. Oh, never mind. You're in YouTube chat. You can see him. I don't know why I excitedly looked at Twitch chat like I was translating. Me am big stupid no thinky. If not cute, why cute avatar? Because I have certain tastes, and I like the gap moe of an extremely edgy, violent anime woman who's exceptionally cute. I'm lurking to say I'm happy to hear we help. I hope one day to have a motivation like that. I'm sure you will, so please stick with it, okay? Is today just chatting? Yes, today is just chatting. I figured there was a chance I would get distracted. I didn't expect how much. So we're talking about literally anything. So if you have any topic you would like, you can raise it and I will talk about it. Nothing is off topic unless it's terms of service. Happy birthday, cute art violence. Welcome in, Nathan. Not quite my birthday, but it's this month. How are you doing? I hope you're doing really, really, really well. But no, I had a list. Currently, the only one I can remember is my game, which literally no one cares about. But that's just because that's what I was doing this morning. My brain got fucking deep fried. I can't remember any of the things I'd planned. Whoever gifted me a sub, I'll touch you in your sleep tonight. Welcome in, Lema. I hope you're going well. Hi, South. Welcome in, Iron. How's your month slavement? I've finally been able to trim all the Enfield bosses. Congratulations. There's no slavement here, sir. How much since I met your channel, and I'm very happy to hear streaming has helped you so much. Oh, I'm glad, Circle. And you found me back during Lobotomy Corp, if I remember right. That was such a fun game. My game is, okay, shit, sorry, I'll stop talking about my game in a second. My game, like, I've definitely taken some of the things I really loved about LobCorp that I think they did genuinely geniusly, that I'm going to be implementing. How successfully? I don't know. So, stupid things to do with TOS, just chatting stream, reading out loud the terms of service. No, that's not what I mean. I mean a discussion. So, what's a topic of interest? I have trivia for functionally everything. Just don't be, like, ultra-specific. So, for example, Roman history, fine. History about Scipius Romanus Africano II's breakfast routine. That's not fine. That's too specific. Hello? Welcome in, typical viewer. You and Uriel, the only streamers I watch. Uriel's great. Strongly recommend her. She's absolutely awesome. Are we reading the terms of service in Arc Notes? No, I'm saying that if you start talking about terms of service on Twitch or YouTube, I will just not read it. What about the horse senator? What about him? What about the horse senator? You mean the senator who was elected as a horse? Yeah, by the way, in ancient Rome, there was actually a horse that was elected as a senator, basically out of protest of everyone saying all of these candidates fucking suck. Yap about the game? I mean, I can show you the progress on the game if you want. It's really shit. Sure. Let me real quick show progress on the game, and then we can get that off. The Iliad and the Odyssey lore. Did you know the Odyssey is actually very useful in terms of etymology study? Because the reason they describe the sea as wine dark is that ancient Greece didn't have a word for the color blue. So there you go. There's a fun little thing about the Odyssey for you. That is why, if it ever uses the word blue in the Odyssey, it is a bad translation. Greeks did not have a word for the color blue, so they described the sea as wine dark. What about Biggest Dickus? Not a real person, that's a Monty Python sketch. As for the Iliad, that's more, I always get the two confused. Exclamation point south, no money. So yeah, game, yeah. Everybody, behold my really cool game. It's so functional, check this shit out. So, you can add traps, you can add rooms, and then in the rooms you can add monsters. And this is what I was working on today. Oh, isn't it so cool? There's a sliding panel. And, oh, check this shit out. You can zoom in and zoom out and pan around. You have no idea how long this took me. There's also speed controls. And also, outside of that, I made, these are what all of my chibis are for. So these are the only 3 I've made so far. There's a bat, there's a slime, and there's a skeleton. That's it for now. I will be making more eventually. Damn, I'm late. Welcome in, Cat with a Gun. Lovely to have you. Whoa, technology, you don't understand. That took me like 6 hours. Surely we get 3x speed. Yes, I'm probably going to add 4x speed, not 3x speed. I'm different. I'm built different. Question I have about this, what would be the gameplay? So, the premise. I'll start with the premise because the gameplay's up to change. Better than Ark Knights already. No, it's not. So, the premise is, it is a dungeon builder. You are the dungeon. And your goal is to build a dungeon where you kill all of the heroes who come in. Does the game have Gap Moe monster girls? It does feature South and West, who are technically Gap Moe characters. I will probably have later on monsters be humanoid and or sexy girls for obvious reasons. I can get behind that premise. Yeah, basically any game of that premise I see is really goofy. I want a serious version of that. IRL dungeon South when? No, I won't ever have a real world dungeon. What do you mean by that? I know, how are you going, Cat with the Gun? It's wonderful to have you. A dungeon builder that isn't porn is like an angel without wings. Look, it won't be porn, but there might be some saucy characters if I find it funny. Are cardinal directions boss enemies or playable characters? Boss enemies. And North's boss fight, okay, there's going to be multiple layers to your dungeon, up to either 6 or 7. That's not a joke, by the way. That's the number I ended up on for lore reasons. And then North just removes the top 2. Everyone else has an actual boss fight, but they're basically like game over conditions. Yep, get it out of the way, 6, 7. Is the game going to be public? I'm currently working on getting it to a proof of concept that's playable, and I will be asking and begging people to play it and let me know how they find it. Welcome in, Favor Question. Just shaking my head. Hey, it could be worse. You know, it's winter. That means it's Christmas, because I'm Australian. When the weather outside is rizzy, and the fire is so skibbity, but since I've got to go, Ohio, Ohio, Ohio. I would totally play and pay for that. No, it will. Thank you, Tom. That's very sweet of you. No, all of the playtesting will be free. I'm not going to charge you for a playtest. You're doing me a favor by playtesting and letting me know any bugs or issues or ideas you have. And then I'll synthesize those, and then maybe if it's good, I might in the future publish it. I'm sorry, I can read Romaji. I can't actually read kanji. I can only read the Romanized version, and I don't know what it means. I can just read it. Good, other than a ball of discomfort forming in my skull and ache, not a migraine. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's all better soon. Only 351? No, not only 351. We're not hitting that. I'm no longer shaking my head. 6-7. Hell yeah. I wish for Gap Moe Monster Girls. Well, you will have West. You know what? Let me. I do want to show off West. I do want to show off West's design because I fucking love West's design. Even though they kind of fucked up with the final sketch, shall we say. Let me just make sure this is properly visible. There is absolutely Gap Moe characters, and this character is a monster. She's West. She's a humanoid monster. I made a cheaper mode of transportation so I can appreciate it. Hell yeah. So no, there will be cute girls. Don't you worry. Just like the initial set, just like much more generic, because I want to make sure the gameplay's fun. Beautiful cat with homophobia in her eyes. So true. Smash, even if I die, you would. Also, by the way, she's 7'5" or 6. I forget which, for anyone curious. She's really tall. Welcome in, monster. Those boots are pink. They are. What war concept did she represent again? Don't worry about it. Basically, speed differential, transportation and logistics. She can be anywhere at any time, and you can't stop her. Oh, thank you, Dad. That's very, very sweet. She's just way too fast. You can't physically prevent her from getting people, so hers is a lot more abstract and can't really be distilled into one word, but basically the idea of like having an intelligence gap, basically. She can be anywhere, you can't predict her. And thank you, that's very kind. Welcome in, Fireguy. It's your birthday. Welcome in, life. No, it's a little bit later. My birthday is in a few weeks. I'm just doing this for the whole month, and I've got a lot of fun things planned. What does she do with them? She doesn't actually kidnap people. She just stamps them and they die. 100 more for fun fact stream. Yes, we are 100 points away from a fun fact stream. We're not hitting that. Things have thankfully slowed down because holy shit. We're currently 100 points away and my goal overall was like 100 this month. Ready to throw 70 bucks? No. If I release the game, it will be like $5 or $10 at most. I can get behind her using that skill to literally do a fuck you and skip your best area in the game. Oh, yeah, no. West and South are both game over conditions. They won't be literally unbeatable, but they will be effectively unbeatable. I do want to make it, like, I'll be curious if anyone can beat them the way I'm planning to code them. Probably not. If you don't mind saying, what is your birthday? It is the 19th. My birthday is June 19th, so it's in a few weeks. I will be doing a whole bunch of really cool things then, so please do come by if you can. So no, that is when my birthday is. 120. What? You're buying 12 to 24 copies of the game? What are you going to use those for? You only need one. Pure melody to the ears. Oh, my singing? Oh, I see. Thank you. Let's go, men. We need to power through. No. Is there a win condition or will one of the bosses eventually just end you? So the way I'm planning to do this, now this depends on my execution method. This is still, look, all of this is viable to change. This is incredibly early concept. I'm currently working on the proof of concept. So, there'll be 4 different routes of 12 different missions. The final mission, after you've fully completed that story route, will be a game over. So there will effectively be 4 different endings you can unlock. And, like, it doesn't reset your progress. You can just continue from before you selected that ending. They're all opt-in. So one of those is West shows up and kills you. One of those is South shows up and kills you. There are lore reasons. I already have like all of the story beats planned out. They're not exclusive. You can do all of them. So you can complete the game and then they are just functionally your endings. The Abyssal marches down. Basically, time to pull out my literally Days of Chinese Gamer, Farmer, and Worse just to find out how I can defeat West. No, you don't understand. West is West and South. Like you can probably beat East. You can maybe beat the Apex and the Valkyrie. You can't beat West and South, pretty much. The win condition's getting 1,000 points, no. Hi chat, hi hot femboy streamer that can make me hard. I got Orchid and Catapult 1 free full. Oh, I'm happy for you, Curly. Welcome in, lovely to have you. I bought like 8 copies of Rabbit and Steel when it came out. I love bunnies, based as hell. Not only am I American feline, I'm also a hoarding dragon. What would you even do? They're not physical copies. I'm gonna try no matter how. I will be posting about it in the Discord when there's a proof of concept that's playable. And by the way, the first proof of concept will be a total of 5 days, aka 5 waves, and it will be the equivalent of 1 mission. So it's like, I have a lot of plans for this game. Theoretically, the proof of concept you'll be receiving is, what's that? 1/50th of the full game? And, like, that's assuming you're speedrunning and the later missions are as easy as the first missions. Do you already own Darktide? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I would have to check, but I don't believe so. I have a lot of interest. Well, I do hope people enjoy it. And if they don't, that's also good feedback. I want to make it fun. So I will, like, rework it as best I can. And if I can't make it fun, I'm still glad to have tried it. So, you know, still glad to have tried game dev and pixel art and all of that. Because these, those 3 sprites I did, they're my first ever attempts at pixel art. Unless you count the really shitty stand-ins where I just, like, filled in a green square. Which, in my opinion, does not count. Okay, now, what about other topics? I want to gift a copy and it shows you have it already. Okay. I guess I do have it. Sorry about that. I wasn't aware. I just, I don't check my Steam library until I'm basically picking the next game, and I already have the next couple in mind. Thank you, that's a very sweet sentiment. Thank you, that's very kind. Please make sure that you're being responsible. That's so much fucking money. I managed to clear the current X8 with 5 stars, but holy, this team is ridiculous. It is, and that's incredibly impressive. Missed the timing for a joke, had to take out a loan. Please, please make sure you're not spending money you can't afford, okay? Please. My Shadow Bandol's gotta sound two-faced. When will the game be ready? Okay. Sometime this year, the proof of concept will be ready. I work on it when I can. I will post about it in the Discord once it's ready. It's slow going. Oh, thank you, Tom. It's very sweet. 300 left, 299 left, and also no! You're completely right about that stage being insane. I think it's too restrictive. That's all. You play Skyrim? If so, Dragon or Daedric? I did try it Skyrim. It just wasn't really my cup of tea. I'm back. Welcome back, OWF. I'll happily await the concept. I hope people like it. The concept will just be 5 days, basically. And it won't be, like, properly balanced, but, like, I hope it'll be fun. I have a lot of things in mind, but I'm just forcing myself to sit down and actually, like, put something that's usable first. I have, like, 3 months stream for sound just through gift subs. I'm pretty sure the record is 7 months. But I hope you like my emotes, Curly, and it's wonderful to have you. Between a full-time job and regular streams, I guess the release is a little bit ago. It is. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, welcome in, Grimoire. How are you going? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I can only read Romaji, but thank you so much. And yes, I'm busy like 45 hours a week for work. 12 to 16 hours a week for streaming, another 4 hours for behind-the-scenes streaming stuff you don't see, and I'm currently doing 12 hours of gym a week. And then all of Sunday, I have 10 hours of responsibilities. I'm a wee bit busy at the moment. 701, I'm not surprised. You should be. That's an absurd number. That's insane. I'm going to go now and join the subathon. Thanks for coming, Funky. Have a lovely rest of your day. Lovely to have you. Okay, if you would choose heavier weapons that hit harder or slower or lighter weapons. Heavy weapons. I'm not a dex nerd. No, I do like dex weapons as well, but heavy weapons are fun. What is responsibility? I wouldn't know. I spend a lot of hours each week streaming just for fun. So it is what it is. It is what it is. What were we talking about? My brain got entirely reset again. Have a nice time. Oh, thanks for coming, Grimoire. You too. Ignoring the fact I got interested in the game you're making, I'll say you should set the bar higher. So just saying. Wait, do you mean set the bar for myself higher or set the subathon goal higher? Because I'm not doing the latter. Fuck no. Welcome in, Divo. Lovely to have you. I hope you're going well. No, the subathon bar is already absurdly high. Do you understand how much money this is? It's not dollars, it's subs. You get that, right? Oh god, we're already up to 60 plus hours. My migraine meds are kicking in. I'm going to bed. Sleep well, Lily. Oh, thank you, Cat with a gun. That's very kind. What's that for? A gun and food? Yes, responsibility is for food. I'm glad you understand. You're responsible so you can afford food. And thank you. That's very sweet. We're buying your house if you get like this. I've reached that stage in my life. Oh, hydrate. Yes, sir. Welcome in, Resnia. I've reached that stage in my life where I'm really excited by, like, tax exemptions. It's kind of cringe. I am currently on track in a few weeks to get $5,000 knocked off my mortgage for no reason other than my job. And it's not even that my job's paying it for me. The bank is just going, oh, you work in this? Okay, we're removing it. When are you going to do a tier list based on Arknights? I do tier lists relatively often. If you mean a normal tier list, I did one relatively recently, like a couple months ago, so like in January, so probably not anytime soon. But we will be doing the ranking Arknights operators alphabetically soon. And thank you, Kat. That's so sweet. You never need to, okay? All jokes aside, all memes aside, it is and always will be free content. The less clothing, the better. Well, West wears a lot of clothing, so I guess you hate the goth yandere stalker. When are you gonna make a tier list cringe on Arknights? Okay, Catapult S rank, number 1. Secondary, Hung and all of the furries except Mountain. Tertiary, Mountain. 4th, everyone else who's in the non-cringe category. Hello, welcome in, Ivy Moon! I'm only in my mid-20s. I'm happy for my tax exemption since I work in a medical field. Am I getting old? Well, I turned 27, so we're basically like having the same experience. I'm at the point in my life where the idea of a bigger fridge sounds amazing. I have an insanely massive fridge that is 7 stars energy efficient. It consumes no power whatsoever. It was so expensive, but it is just worth it. I can relate, Karini. I absolutely can relate. Okay, shit. Sorry, I'm still fried. What are some other topics we can talk about? That's called a cellar? No, that's, I've got this cask. I named it the Cask of Amontillado, but, like, I got it stuck. I put on some muscle. Now I'm too fat to get in, so I need someone who's really, like, lean and small and petite and trusting to go down and fetch it for me. Anyone down? Gow. Anything interesting we can remember? What do you can just ask me about anything. It's fine. I got one half my body size thinking I would need something big. I was wrong. I don't need something big, but I'm very glad I have something big anyway. I'm lean and small and petite. Well, don't worry about it. You probably don't understand the reference. For anyone who doesn't know, the Cask of Amontillado is basically a really old horror story about a rich noble who baits someone down to his wine cellar in revenge, and then plasters the wall behind him, leaving him trapped inside the wall to slowly suffocate and die. Yeah, so the joke is he convinces there's some really fine wine hidden behind this crack in the wall so that my missus doesn't get it. The guy climbs in there, he knocks him out, he ties him up in there, and then he fucking bricks the hole shut. It's pretty English literature jump scare. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is what it is. This is you trapping us in the basement again. Yeah, it's so fucked up. How did you guys get out of the basement? There weren't even air holes. Like, come on, did you respawn and I just didn't get any credit for the kill? Funny thing happened to me when I got accepted for my internship. I realized none of my pants fit because I was holding my chest high. That's fucking awesome for you, Hackiest. I'm super happy for you. It fills me with immense anger and seething wrath. Here's one that fills me with immense anger and seething wrath. My English teachers all thought this was so fucking clever. For sale. Baby shoes. Never worn. It invokes an emotion with only 6 words. A minimalist story. No, it's pretentious as shit. Shut up! That's this kind of story you write for yourself to be smug about how good of a writer you are. No one enjoys reading that. You forgot the internet run I squeezed through even more tight spaces? Based as hell. It's really good. Look, the way they described it made me want to punch him, so I just disagree. Welcome in, Excellus! How are you going, man? It's wonderful to have you. Look, I've got very mixed feelings. I've had a couple of really amazing English teachers and a couple of absolutely terrible ones. I can make people feel emotions with even fewer words. Exactly. It's like the old Bill Burr meme from back when it was Trump versus Hillary in American politics. The art is pissing off both sides. Say something like, Trump is such a dope, it's gonna make me vote for a woman. Still one of my funniest comedian bits of all time. Because back then, if you're around back then, you know exactly how people would have responded to that. Just because I'm apparently a fictional character, didn't ask for a roleplayer, did it. I'm adding me escaping your basement only. Based as hell, based as hell. I'll be acquiring your detailed personal information later. What for? And sure, of course, of course. That's so pretentious? Absolutely. We need to talk? That's a great one. That's a great one. Ban South, he's talking about politics. No, I didn't weigh in politically. The problem is that people start giving their opinions. I'm not looking forward to the Russia event because I know I'm going to have to ban like fucking 10 people because they just can't resist the urge to shout from the rooftops how much they love communism. And all politics are banned in my server. I'm first in the leaderboard by 165 XP. Congratulations, cat. Let's fucking go. That's hot. What's hot, Wizzle? Me locking you up in a cellar and leaving you to die? How? How is that hot? I disagree. I'm calling you out. I know you thought you're safe in kick chat. Speaking of, Southcom Omega lol, Southcom Omega lol. Words of the wise. Why are you good at that? Oh. Thank you. Very sweet of you, Dara. That's very, very kind. Thank you. I hope you enjoy my emotes, Resnir. Lovely to have. Wait, no, that's 6. My bad. That is sorry, I fucking forget the numbers. Wouldn't papers please be bonk adjacent? No. If people start talking about communism, they'll get bonked. Otherwise, no. Month-long subathon, optimistic about how short it'll be. The timer started at 20 minutes. 20 hours. Welcome in, Alu! How are you going? Also, I'm actually almost out of goals. We only have 3 goals left. No, that's fine. I still stand by. I don't think we're going to hit the 1,000 goal, ever. I think we'll last the entire month. I think everyone's got it out of their system. Time for a goal-making stream. Everyone would just say, make fan art of South, like, with a giant dick. Sucking it. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. And then be like, okay, cosplay this character who I made up. No, I can't do that either. Dox yourself. No. Do a working stream. I can't do that. South Bald emote when? We already have a South Bald! We got a whole month left and we're already at 700. Exactly. Everyone's got it out of their systems now. Everyone's taken out a loan. Now they need to pay those off. I'm safe for the rest of the month. Where's Sayo? Sayo's busy. There is no expectation of money from anybody. Thank you very much. Love yourself. Not like that, typical viewer. It's about Astotska. Glory to Astotska. Exactly. It's not about the Russian Federation. It's about Astotska. WeDX South Art. No, you're just doing that for the piss meme. How much is 280? Let me check. Now, that being said, motherfucker, be responsible. That's so much money. But that is 58 points. That is 58 points, according to the quick math I did. I love my dark, tight spaces. I go cave diving from time to time. So, now that Wizzle has revealed himself as a cave diver, and please be responsible, okay, Resnir? That's a very sweet thought, but please be responsible. Now that Wizzle has revealed himself as a cave diver, who wants to hear about a bunch of violent, gruesome deaths that cave divers have experienced? Because I find all of that morbid shit really, really interesting. So, like, who wants to hear about some of those non-meme ones? I mean, they've been doing the rounds as memes recently. Yay, welcome in, Starbreak. Lovely to have you. You know those squads in I6 where they make 2 classes cheaper and more frequent? How feasible would it be? Feasible if you have a solo carry, because it's very unlikely that you'll get all of them. I'll be off now. Enjoy your movie Curiosity. Thanks for coming, Resnir. Have a lovely rest of your day. Wizzle when he has a loving wife and children waiting for him at home. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so today's story is about the Devil's Butt Crack with 100% certain... Oh, thank you, Dar. 120% fatality rate. It is a cave roughly 3 centimeters in diameter. With no way out. We'll be talking about John, who just got a raise at work and has a loving wife and 17 children. And his desire to explore this cave. Nutty Sussy Cave, that's a very famous one. I wonder why South is goading the community when he knows a lot of us would do it to bully. Wait, what am I goading the community about? What about the birth canal? Yeah, exactly. All kinds of memes like that. But no, realistically, I would never go caving. And you know, how about this? Even people who enjoy caving, we all agree you never go scuba caving, yeah? You never go cave diving in scuba gear underwater. We can all agree that that is something you never do. Us not reaching 1K, that's not goading. I'm not goading there. We're not reaching 1K. And definitely not today. Definitely. Because I have things I don't want to do that I wasn't relying. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. We're not hitting that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What have I tuned into? Welcome in, Flakes Yuki! It's lovely to have you. We were just about to start talking about violent deaths in caves, and then I realized, hey, maybe that's a bit morbid, let's not. Ironic, where I live, scuba caving is literally something announced as a tourist attraction. Yeah, and it's very dangerous. It's paid content! Oh, that's very sweet. Scuba caving? Okay, so basically, scuba diving and caving aren't deemed dangerous enough for some people, so what they do is they get on a scuba tank and they go into underwater caves, which is sometimes so narrow that they need to remove their air tanks and push them in front of themselves. Because otherwise they can't fit through the openings. Their reward is a 3-foot by 3-foot underwater cave with nothing of note. And the risk is that when you're swimming through, you kick up silt, can't see your way out, and slowly suffocate underwater. Caving is one of those activities that can have more than 100% mortality. Yep. Like that one surgery, which had a 300% mortality rate. Have you done skydiving? No. I kind of want to. I'm a massive adrenaline junkie. But at the same time, I enjoy living. So I'm very glad I'm extremely risk-averse. If I wasn't, I would be dead. So I'm very, very glad. And part of that just means I will never go skydiving. I've had the offer, though, for work. What if there's a cool rock in the cave? Yeah, what if there's a nearby cave you can explore that isn't 3 centimeters wide? I love that story. 300% is hilarious. Yeah, it's fucking insane. Never understood why they wanted to any percent to surgery. They were just busy. They had other shit on. I worry more about the fact that those very specific caves maybe are completely empty. Last time I checked, 10 different types of snakes live in caves. Exactly, it's fucked up. I'm glad for competitive games I can get these sort of things out of my system. Yeah, no, exactly, same. Same as like boxing. Having a boxing bag, I can vent all of the desire for... Because okay, here's something, it's a bit embarrassing. I am a sadomasochist. I found this out through boxing. It turns out I enjoy hitting people and also getting hit. So I find it very rewarding to box, because regardless of how the fight goes, I'm having a great time. Not in a sexual way, just to clarify, but like, mentally, it just pumps a shit ton of dopamine through my brain, and it goes, this is what you were built to do. Could you tell us about that surgery, South? I'm hazy on the details. Okay, it's a very short surgery. But basically, a surgeon was trying to do a surgery incredibly quickly back in the 60s, I think it was. So he killed the patient with one slice of the scalpel. That same slice then cut off the thumb of his assistant, but the scalpel was covered in disease, and the assistant later died of bacteria. And then an onlooker died of shock. Undefeated 3-peat goat! What the fuck? Yeah, that's, thankfully that's on, it's like okay, it may sound crazy, but the first horror movies had ambulances outside because people would have heart attacks. Because there was a train driving towards the camera, and people didn't really have that concept of images on a screen being fake, and they thought they were about to be run over by a train. So there were ambulances outside, and they rushed them to the hospital. Did you accidentally lower the sound decibels? Wait, what do you mean, Hackius? I should be my usual loud self. Triple kill? Yeah, it's not ideal. What about the birth canal? I think there was a good rock down there. No. There were 4 small meter-wide chambers that get progressively narrower. And a 20-centimeter gap to crawl through. Underwater. Hundreds of meters underwater. Do not go scuba caving. Even if you enjoy cave diving, don't go scuba caving. What's wrong with you? What did the almighty brain damage? Like, think about all the other things you could do. Is it possible to make the music player video visible? Oh, absolutely. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. It just resets sometimes. There you go. It should be visible now. Welcome in, Johnny! Oh, thank you for the 95 stream streak. Fun story from work. Since I'm an IT tech, I fix stuff in the ER. Man walks in after a national holiday, his middle finger barely hanging on. I'm not going to read that, but that is hilarious. There's a VR game that's about cave diving, and you can see where the one guy took the wrong turn. Yeah, the Nutty Putty one, right? Welcome in, Luna! Lovely to have you. Oh, no, probably not Nutty Putty. Probably one of the different ones. People die in caves all the time. It even happened like a couple days ago. Caving is a very dangerous hobby. I would personally not recommend it. That's all. Okay, what about a lighter topic? We've talked about me being flustered for receiving money. We've talked about my shitty video game. I ranted about my OCs for a bit, and then we started talking about people dying in caves. What's a topic people would like to hear trivia on? Literally anything. You want to hear about space? Biology, engineering, electricity. It's a horrible story. They often are. I find them morbidly fascinating. Like that one story about, actually, no, I just said we're moving on to happier topics. I'm not going to talk about people dissolving in acid. Birds, real fact about birds. They're government drones. So if you ever notice the birds aren't around, that's because they're being recharged. Patriot, you mean the Arknight's character? He's dead and he's fictional. Idea, a stream where you give the scariest thing we know optional. What? Give the scary... You want me to tell you scary stories? Most of the stories I know that are scary are actually just really messed up and would probably upset people. And I'd feel bad about not having a content warning. But I don't want to configure a content warning because it's a live stream. But for example, about one guy who... shit, no. One of the moderate tier stories that is not on the extreme is about a guy who, back in America's gold rush, went hunting but was an incompetent hunter. And ended up using all of his companions, including his son, as spare food. Last time I saw a bird, it fought with me for a sandwich. Yeah, that's because we wanted to take that back just to, like, stimulate the economy, because then you need to go buy a new sandwich at the local cafe. I wish I could stay longer, but gotta go. Thanks for coming, Pokey! Have a lovely rest of your day. Huh? Yeah, that's one of the non-messed up stories. I also have a whole bunch of mining disasters. So, yeah, what about a brighter topic? My Little Pony? Can South get... No, she couldn't whistle. She doesn't have functioning sexual organs, so she could not. Can you tell us about that one Australian PM that went missing and just disappeared and everyone went on with their lives? Oh, you mean Harold Holt. He was walking along the beach, he got swept up by a rip current and drowned, so we made a memorial swimming pool after him and just moved on. We need 290 more. No, we're not hitting that today. Mining ones go hard. My personal favorite is one of the ones where they accidentally dug underneath a lake and blew it up, and then the entire lake funneled down into the mine shaft. That would be a very, very unfortunate way to go. Darn, it is what it is. My Little Brony. Jokes aside, I jokingly hate My Little Pony because I had a friend who was a brony. So I didn't need to know that about him. And he made OCs of me and my other friends as bronies, which he then got off to. He wasn't interested in any of us. He wasn't even gay. But the fact that they were horses made it so he found them attractive. So that is why I'm really not a big fan about the fact that Arknights is doing a collab with My Little Pony. He fucking what? You gotta understand, I've met glue sniffers beyond what you could comprehend. One of the least cursed stories I have about a friend is one of my friends snorting a packet of migraine seasoning and then free climbing a rooftop and falling. Fucking idiot. Send dudes? Do you mean nudes? We're in a fight! We need more men! Oh lord, yeah, you understand me, right? Me and my friends are so hyped to see what they do with My Little Pony collab just for the memes. No, I completely get you. Just that's why I personally don't like it. Who are we sniffing? A migraine package. They snorted a migraine package, like one of the seasoning packs. And then pretended to be high on drugs and free climbed a roof. And it was like a 5th-story roof, and he fell. He was fine, though. Seems like a canon event. Everyone will know a guy who fell down a rooftop. Oh, yeah, I mean, look. I've told this story before. Day 1 of high school, someone got stabbed with a wood file, which are blunt at the end. And like a centimeter. A centimeter of blunt metal. You know how hard you need to stab someone to penetrate with that? Holy shit! Pretended? No. He was very clearly dicking around. Don't worry about it. But no, most of those lead into work stories. I've met some absolute characters, so anytime... I just want to clarify something. Whenever I seem to be talking down about myself, I'm really not. I don't think badly of myself anymore. But I have met some absolutely absurdly competent and insanely cool people. So I compare myself to them. So here is one example. This is one of the lesser cool people I met on this particular work thing that I can't talk about. So, this guy wanted to be a doctor. Already incredibly hard, yeah? He also wanted to be incredibly fit, because he was training to be a policeman. And also wanted to be a firefighter. So, what he would do is each day, he would get on a pack weighing 50 kilograms, or about 120 pounds. And he would walk 1.5 hours each way to his school. And on the way, he would read and study his medical textbooks. Motherfucker graduated top of his class. So it was working for him. Busy watching you post-exam in the library before I go home. How's it going? It's going very well. I hope your exams went well, Random, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Hi, welcome in, Gozy! I feel like Lamau. No, exactly. And yeah, this is not even all that this guy did. It's just I can't get into any of the other details. This is not like his peak. This is, you know how in movies when they're introducing a character who's gonna be a cool protagonist, they list off like a list of absurd accomplishments and then they go on to one-up those through the movie? This was like the first 2 of a list of 10, and then he was even cooler in real life. Give that man a medal for his efforts by this point? Yeah. This was also one of the guys who sprained his foot and basically got a massive gash on one of his... no, it wasn't sprained. He broke his foot. He broke his foot during a training exercise where you were basically practicing med evacs of dangerous buildings and situations. But like, because of how we were practicing these out in the bush, we were 5 kilometers away from the nearest hospital. And he just went, fuck it. It'll take like an hour for the car to get here and get through all of the training barricades we've set up. I'll just walk to the hospital. I don't need a splint. I don't need a stick. I don't need support. Then he just showed up at the hospital and went, yeah, my foot's broken. They went, oh, yep, they are. With a broken foot? Yes! He is absolutely built different. Broke his toe. I think he sprained his foot and broke his toe. I think that's what he did there. Because I remember it wasn't a fully broken foot. I just don't remember the exact specifics of the details. He was fine. Bad news. He's built different. It was me, Barry. I was the one who posted the Moai emoji. Welcome in Equinox. How are you going? Can you please say any cool-looking fish? Oh, just a fish. I thought you wanted me to say the phrase, any cool-looking fish. I didn't understand. Unironically, I think jellyfish look really cool. They are so much smaller than you expect them to be. Jellyfish are like the size of a coin. They're absolutely minuscule. They're just bundles of nerves that float along without a brain and kill shit. And also, one thing a lot of people don't realize, tuna are fucking gargantuan. Let me pull up tuna versus person. Because like tuna, we always think of it in a can, so we always think of tiny. But like bluefin tuna, which is the classic tuna, this is what this shit looks like. One second. There we go. This is how large a fucking tuna is. Wolves are big? Yes, they are. Wolves are absolutely enormous. But yeah, like, this just looks like a fucking shark. It looks like a PNG of a fish that's been scaled up. They're delicious? I've heard so. Tuna are big? They are. I've heard Australia has dangerous ones. Yes! Australia has... Okay, so... We have a spider called the Sydney funnel web, a known ambush predator who likes to hide in shoes, basically, and around corners. Incredibly lethal. Almost guaranteed death within 10 minutes if you don't get treated. But they're shy, which is the reason we haven't any deaths in like 30 years. We recently discovered a new type, which is twice the size, and the fangs are so large, it can pierce through shoe leather. So if you're wearing your shoes and you go to step on one, it can bite you through your shoes. And I mean like leather boots, not flimsy running shoes. We named that bad boy the Newcastle Big Boy. Very famous shitpost one. Welcome in, Tabriel! Not every big fish taste like some fish. True. Is that one the big boy? Yes, that is the New Zealand big boy. Why is it called Daddy Big Castle? It's not. We do have the Daddy Long Legs. They are not technically a spider, but a Daddy Long Leg, same as a huntsman spider, they are terrifying until you get used to them as an Aussie, and you realize that they exclusively hunt down other spiders. So you're just chill. So having one is really good. I had a Daddy Long Legs in my shower. I'm pretty sure it's dead or it moved out. But, like, I didn't move it outside, because knowing you have a Daddy Long Legs means you can guarantee there's no other nearby spiders, because they just kill all of them. So, you genuinely just get used to it, and they're really weird fuckers. And did you know that spiders' legs are actually pistons? Because spiders are cold-blooded. Or at least Daddy Long Legs, but I believe it's all spiders. So their legs don't actually have muscles, they're pistons. That blew my mind when I learned that. I have a fun history fact. I once literally accidentally caught a fish. I don't know what species it was, but it was big. The fucker hit me in the face. Yeah, those sleeping fish. I didn't know it could just go through leather boots. What the fuck? Yeah, it's it's quite strong. Did you feed him other spiders to tame him? No. Oh, thanks to follow, Tabria. Lovely to have you. No. I don't ever get involved in nature like that. The way I'm planning to learn to fish, I just feel like it's a good masculine hobby to get me out of doors. But basically, there's a whole bunch of invasive species in Canberra, because like, I was always worried about the morality of a fish, because I don't really want to cook and eat them, and I would feel bad just randomly killing shit. Like, I don't kill bugs. I escort them outside safely. Bugs aren't scary, like shit like that. But like, there's a whole bunch of invasive fish species with no natural predator, so we need to hunt them to, like, stabilize the ecosystem. So now that I know that, it's like, okay, there goes all of my compunctions with fishing. I stay away from spiders. If I have one in my room, I move it or stay away. Yeah, understandable. That's what a Daddy Long Legs is like. Okay, so, bit of a gross story. To anyone who doesn't want to hear a spider fun fact, please, like, mute for 3 minutes, okay? I'll wrap it up in 3 minutes. So, huntsman spiders. Hold up your hand to the size of your face. Hold up your hand near your face for a size comparison. Double that. We had a huntsman that size between our fly door and our main door at one of my old houses. It just kind of showed up one day. We didn't use that door for 2.5 years. It died in there. It owned the door. And huntsmen are completely passive and will not harm you, but just, yeah, they get pretty big. Yes! They're the size of dinner plates. It wanted to be your pets, well, it died of starvation. Spiders are fun. I sort of agree, but I also find them very creepy. They throw themselves at prey, they do. They can grow to be up to a foot. Yep, I'm not kidding about the size of your hand. Did you pay protection money? No, maybe that's why he died. Oh my god, I would not use that door anymore either. No, it owned the door. Well, give it Enomon. They're pretty docile. Yes. Now, just so you know, huntsman spiders are absolute sweeties. They will not harm you. The closest I've ever been to a huntsman is, when you pull that, you know how your car has one of those things, a sun shield that you can pull down to protect your face from the sun? So it's actually quite a big problem in Australia, because huntsmen love to fit into really narrow spaces and flatten themselves. Sometimes when you're on the road, and this has happened to me once, you pull it down, and suddenly there is a very startled huntsman on you. And you need to not jerk your car off the road. Never going to Australia. It's very easy to avoid spiders. Huntsmen and Daddy Longlegs are the most common, and they are completely passive. They will not harm you. I wouldn't say they wouldn't hurt a fly. They do hurt flies, and they hurt other spiders, but you're just completely safe. Reminds me of the exotic pet friend who someone always had spiders and snakes around them, even offered them. No, like, it's genuinely, Australia is much safer than it sounds. You just need very basic Australian common sense, which any Aussie can teach you. If any of you are thinking about coming to Australia, I can let you know 3 very easy ways to just not ever have any issue with the wildlife. Do those, you'll be completely safe. And yeah, more parts has been sort of popularizing a lot of these. Some spiders have wings. Yeah, anyway, let's move on from spiders. You can normally tell rain from finding a huntsman in your house if they want to get out of rain. Exactly. What should I look at for in Australia? There are a lot of really lovely nature walks. There's some really lovely places, though, because my dad was an opera singer who worked at the Sydney Opera House. I don't care about a lot of tourist places. Wearing hard hats when that one bird species is in their mating period? Yes, magpies. You wear a bike hat and you stick sticks in it so it doesn't fucking swoop you. We have spider season. Let's move on from spiders. Nature. Australia does have great nature, and despite what it may sound like, you can go and not really encounter anything dangerous. You just need to like generally be on the lookout to make sure you don't tread on a snake, because if you do, it'll get pissed at you. Tell us how to be safe. Okay. Here are the 3 rules to be 100% safe in Australia. First, put on some sunscreen. Australian sunscreen. Can I touch the animals in Australia? No, don't. They're not domesticated. So, if you ever go to Australia, buy Australian sunscreen. Here is how sunscreen works. A lot of you have probably heard of like 20 SPF, 30 SPF, and you have no clue what that means. What that means is, if you would get sunburned in 1 minute and you're wearing 20 SPF, it would instead take 20 minutes. If you get sunburned in 2 minutes and you're wearing 20 SPF, it would instead take 40 minutes. So it effectively is just a delay for how quickly sunburn sets in. Australia has SPF 50 because our sun is a fucking threat. So, sorry, I'm misphrasing it. You're correct, it's not SPF, but it's like close enough. I'll go for a bit, no worries. If fish is wave friend-shaped, true, it's fucked up. Mid-sun protection factor, yeah. We also have SPF 100, but SPF 50 is our standard, basically. That's a very rough way of thinking of it. But you want to use Australian sunscreen. Always put on Australian sunscreen unless it's like the middle of winter. If you're going outside, wear sunscreen. You don't want to get burned. There are some days you'd be fine without it, but err on the method of wearing sunscreen. It's not like other countries. Second off, before you put on shoes or a shirt, just give it a bit of a flick. Just like hold your shirt, give it a quick flick with your hand. If there's a spider in there, there won't be. But if there is, that'll dislodge it. Same as your shoes, give them a bit of a tap. Make sure there's no spiders in there. Chances are there won't be. If you're in Australia for 20 years, you'll have it happen 3 or 4 times total. It's very unlikely, but if you're worried, just make sure your clothes are spider-free, your towels are spider-free. Just give them a quick flick. Once or twice, just with the wrist, then you're completely sure they're safe. Hi, welcome in, Irada! Welcome in, Vistana! So many points, that's a future me problem. Damage reduction for skin, absolutely. So that's genuinely all you need to do, and don't, like, stick your hand in any weird holes without looking. That'll keep you safe from the wildlife. If you're going bushwalking with snakes, just make sure you don't step on what looks like any, sticks. It could be a snake. Just like look at where you're going, make sure you're not stepping on a snake, but that's more general. And third and lucky last, swimming. If you're at an Australian beach, do not swim unless it's between the 2 flags. Oh, welcome in, Doran. Oh, thank you, Taha. How's your day going, Doran? It's lovely to have you. So a lot of people think the flags are Australian lifeguards being lazy. No. The flags at a beach, what they're doing is they're saying this area does not have a riptide. If you get caught in a riptide, you die. So there's a low chance of there being a riptide, but the flags are saying this area is 100% safe. There is a lifeguard on duty. There are no riptides here. You're fine. So just only go into the water at a beach, unless you're going like literally up to your ankles, that's fine, if there are flags, because the flags mark this area as safe. What if my job is to stick hands in random chutes and holes for the internet cable? Then just visually inspect them first. And no, welcome from Brazil. I hope you're having a good day. I'm impressed you're still alive. These are really not that big of an issue. Over in America, they have giant fucking moose which can ram your car and live. And your car won't. Do not live in Australia in general. No, these are all very common things in the sense of do this and you will have no issues whatsoever. And it'll take you 5 minutes. It's even like, look, if you're worried about spiders, before you sit down on a toilet, lift the toilet seat. There won't be a spider under there, but maybe if you're here 20 years, it might happen once or twice. Lifting the toilet seat makes you 100% sure. How the hell did I survive a fucking riptide once? You reminded me of that. It's just, it's very unlikely. Like, riptides are very dangerous. You can survive them, you just need to be careful, basically. America has guns. Fun fact, did you know most bears are bulletproof? So it's something that when you actually extrapolate it, it makes perfect sense. For example, like, if you've ever heard the term elephant gun, the reason that's a term is normal guns would just bounce off the skin of an elephant and do fucking nothing. So they needed an absurdly high caliber to actually damage them. Is that how the Prime Minister disappeared? Yep. We don't know for sure, but we're pretty sure. He went out for a swim, got caught in a riptide, and drowned. Hello, South. Happy birthday. Welcome in, Factory. Not quite my birthday. My birthday's in 2 weeks. But how are you going? It's wonderful to have you. I think bush pilots use 10mm. Even then, it's mainly about scaring the bear off. Unless you hit it in the eye, a bear is going to shrug off 10mm. You ever watched Gravity Falls? I have not. I have not. I might be a huntsman. I like tight spaces. South come Omega lol. Okay, I see. Thank you as always, KickChat. The whole history is simple. The riptides always are deceptive. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. And you just need to not fight them. You swim to the side in a riptide? Yes, you don't swim to shore. But, like, it's easy to say that now. When you're panicking, you fuck it up. KickChat at it again. It is what it is. Okay, what's one... we've been talking about a whole bunch of dark topics. What's one, one fun topic? Come on, hit me. What's a fun topic we want to end off with? Some bulletproof stuff I know at the top of my head. Bears, meese, armadillo, alligators, or crocs. Yep, absolutely. Bear trivia. I just gave you a piece of bear trivia. Blue-tongued lizards. Did you know that lizards functionally haven't actually been domesticated? They're just really chill. Like, the meme of it takes 1,000 years to domesticate a dog, and to domesticate a lizard, you pick it up and move it. It's not really a meme. They're not domestic. Like a frog. If you have a pet frog, and you stick something that looks like a fly in front of its face, it will try to swallow it. They are mouths with legs. They're incredibly stupid. So if you looked like a fly, it would try to consume you. I'm fucking around in Library of Arena's workshop for funny-looking mods to make the game hilarious. Imagine Kamen Riders jumping the rats. I've got a dream. One day, we're going to be a star of the city. The humble Kamen Riders. You were born in June? Yes, June 19. June 19. I turned 27. Are koalas as stupid as they are in memes? Okay, yes. What does kangaroo meat taste like? It's very chewy. I've never had it myself, but it's just like, very chewy beef, basically. Because kangaroos are primarily muscle, so if you've had anything really gamey, basically that. So, for anyone who thinks koalas aren't as stupid as they are joked to be, they are. South domesticated violence. I've not been domesticated. Have you had a crocodile? No, not personally. But no. So, koalas very literally have a smooth brain. Because they do not get enough nutrients to sustain complex thought. The only food they eat is a poisonous leaf called the eucalyptus leaf, which is 3 calories of nutrition to 99 calories of poison. They are so stupid that if you put a eucalyptus tree in front of them, and it is not on the branch that they associate with the eucalyptus tree, they won't eat it and will starve to death. They spend 16 hours a day asleep, flushing out all of the poison from the eucalyptus they're eating. Their diet consists exclusively off of eucalyptus leaves. Just got back. Seems like we're reaching the South Heart Doujin. No, we're not reaching the Doujin. The stream's almost over. We're not hitting that. They're on drugs. No, they're poisoning themselves. It's like if you only ate plants from the arsenic family. Floor? Yes, that as well. I learned eucalyptus. Thank you, Ravioli. That's very kind. Where are the plushies? Coming soon. Thank you so much, Ravioli. That's very sweet. The fact koalas are sometimes how alive as a species always baffles me. They just don't have any predators. I learned the eucalyptus branch from Animal History shorts. It's a fairly well-known one, but especially in Australia. Plan? Oh, the next goal. Wait, shit. What is the next goal? It's at 750. It is a fun fact for all Arknights operators stream. 279. No, we're not getting 279 more subs today. We're not hitting the fucking 1K. You're just gonna have to accept that I won a bet. Oh, megalol. 711, 721. I'm not thinking about that. Let's talk about our bloodthirsty roos. Yeah, roos don't have a natural predator, so they will pick a fight with you. So the one meme you've seen of a guy punching a kangaroo in the face, he was actually doing that to save his dog. Kangaroos can very easily gut dogs. So he was basically going, I'm risking life and limb for my dog. If I don't do this, my dog will die. So he picks a fight with a kangaroo. Do not mess with kangaroos. They're very stupid, but they're extremely dangerous. Fun fact for all operators, didn't you already do that? No, I just have fun facts for all of them anyway, so. I have a fun fact for almost every live theory, so I can help with the next goal. Ooh, I do have fun facts for basically everyone, but always happy to learn more. Today is Children's Defense Day. I almost forgot. What does that mean? Then there's Urban Rescue Ranch. Oh, my personal favorite animal, by the way, ostriches. They're so fucking funny. Did you know that ostriches really love lettuce? Like, nothing else in this world makes them happier. And when they're happy, they will do a goofy run, arms out, neck flailing around, where they just sprint in circles around whatever area they're in. They just run around in circles, letting their head flail while flapping their arms. That's how they show that they're happy. Welcome in, Simbi! How are you going? Lovely to have you. My favorite animal is the moon jellyfish. I wonder why. It's because Whisperain has a nice ass. I got you. Welcome in, Ferdinand! I hope you enjoy my emotes. It'd be interesting to see South do Would You Rather. I am planning to do that at some stage in the future. A Would You Rather where chat submits all of the Would You Rathers. But like, it will mostly have to probably be Arknight's characters, I guess. It could be anyone, actually. I'm thinking about the logistics of it. Just like South when she's happy. No, that's not what I do when I'm happy. Because then how would I stream if that's what I do when I'm happy? Because I'm happy when I stream. South IQ test when? I'm slightly above average. Probably... By slightly, I mean like about 1 standard deviation above average. At least last time I checked. That being said, I have insomnia, so I've probably lost brain cells over the year. I'll keep that knowledge the next time I get to see the ostrich farm. I'm going to literally throw them a few lettuces. Make sure it's fine with the owners first, okay? My favorite animals are dogs. I'm basic, but I love them. I love dogs as well. Just unconditional love and companionship. I would have a cat in my apartment, but I'm allergic to cats. I can't have a dog in my apartment. You could have a cat. I was tempted to get fish, but they're actually quite complex, so I just have plants instead. Oh, by the way, I've shown off my garden, right? I was showing that off in the Discord. I probably shouldn't talk about that on stream. I'm very happy to have my garden. I have a... It's very cringe, but it makes me happy. Shit, this is actually really embarrassing. On my balcony, I have a whole bunch of plants based on Arknight's characters. So I've got Rosemary for Rosmontis. I've got Iris for Iris, self-explanatory. I've got a native hibiscus. I've got a Maya lemon tree. I've got mandragoras, all kinds of things like that. And it just makes me very, very happy. And I'm apparently a bit of a green thumb. My balcony is doing really, really well, to the point where I'm actually running out of space, and I need to press myself against the wall to avoid being impaled by my rosebush. Speaking of brain damage, I hit both heads. I saw that. I hope you're all good. I hope everything's all good. I like snakes. I like snakes in theory. I would never want one. South IQ test win. 0%. I'm not cute. S in South stands for smart. Exactly. I am hella smart. That's cute. No, it's very cringe and embarrassing. Plants are a nice hobby. It is, because it's like, even if I forget to water them a day or two, it's fine. Snakes are scary. I disagree. They're kind of creepy. I wouldn't go scary. See you, mate. No worries. Thanks for coming, Raider. Have a lovely day. Did you know you can fail an IQ test? Apparently, if you score negative on an IQ test, they give you a free pass out of everything. You did so bad, you owe points. I did bad? Welcome in, Jaxus. South, have you ever done a sponsor? I don't do them often, but yes, I did one relatively recently. I threw out a joke number and they said yes, and I said, okay, I'll do your game for that. Hi, South, how are you doing? I'm doing very, very well. How are you doing? Fun fact about alchemy. Alchemy has evolved. Alchemy's still around. It's called chemistry. Alchemy was always a legitimate thing. It was just people misunderstanding the cause of the reactions. Would you rather become Tallulah, but you always hear Deathless Black Snake, or be Rosmontis with less short-term memory? Tallulah. I'd rather have a voice in my head than constantly forget things. Chemistry. No, alchemy and chemistry has an absurd amount of overlap. Also, we no longer drink mercury, so we've made a lot of progress from that. Relatively recently, like last week. Yeah, exactly. Like, I was in charge of that. Like, what was that? Back in the 1400s? Bro, it feels like fucking yesterday. Would you rather date me or date me? Inescapable question. I mean, I almost missed that one. I wasn't ignoring that. I just almost missed that. I'm sorry. I've never met you guys IRL, so, like, I don't know if we'd get along. Also, I'm undateable. Due to my personality. Welcome in, Trish! Rosmonda, so I can be a cat girl. Hear me out. Tall goth mummy. Love him or hate him, Deathless Black Snake has some good taste. It's when you answer too many difficult questions correctly and too many easy ones wrong. That's hilarious. If no cats and dogs, how about a bearded dragon? I don't know how to care for lizards, unfortunately. You sound like a sausage. Welcome in, Alpaca, Cunny One. What a name. How are you going? It's lovely to have you. What do you mean by that? I sound like a long, hard piece of meat? What does that mean? So I can say my IQ is immeasurable. Hell yeah. How do you react if Rosmontas goes through a goth phase? If she was an adult, I would like that, because that's just Shiroko Tero from Blue Archive. To be honest, hearing the Endless Deathless Black Snake would not be so different from my former Esquitza Frenzia. I'm sorry to hear you had that, man. I hope you're all good now. What's wrong with plants? I collect cactuses. No, it's just a bit embarrassing, because it's, don't worry about it. Okay. I'll be ending off in just a second. So what's one fine... I do enjoy talking. I just keep running out of topics. What's a different topic we can pivot to? I love talking. I love yapping so much. I just am very, very embarrassed, and I keep accidentally glancing over the point counter and then needing to, like, gaslight myself. Hydrate, yes, sir! Wait, what's up? No, I'm not ending immediately. No, I mean, like, what I was going for is what's one more topic before we end. No, I'm probably not going to end immediately. I just, glanced over at points, had a brief panic attack, and then, calmed down. Don't worry about it. I'm finding random conversation enjoyable somehow. I do too! I absolutely love this. I could keep going for many more hours, except for my neighbors who would kill me. Favorite fantasy media? That's easy. Lord of the Rings. It's a cheat answer, but is it really? It's absolutely peak. Tell us your cooking secrets. Okay, so... a little bit of South lore. For anyone who doesn't know, I was a professional cook. So I legitimately was a professional cook for many, many years. I'm not incredibly excellent or anything, but I'm a decent cook. So here is a genuine life hack for you to make cooking easier. Right at the start, if you're learning a new recipe, prepare all of the ingredients. If you've got vegetables, cut them all up, peel them. Then you just throw them in the pot and it's really fucking easy. And you don't half-ass the prep, which means the meal tastes really good. Preparation of your ingredients is the most important thing in cooking. Everything else is relatively hard to fuck up. Isn't that what everyone does? No. Once you're better, you can worry about, for example, setting the onion to fry while you then cut up. Let's say you're making my classic chili tofu stir fry, my favorite recipe.
Almost there.
Thank you both so much. Oh my god, please do that. Shit! Okay! Oh, fuck! What am I gonna do? I don't have anything planned. Oh, no. Okay, so, does anyone have any ideas for a subathon reward? Thank you. Thank you. Please be responsible. That is so much money. Please be responsible, Daha. That is so much fucking money. Account reviews, yes. Account reviews tomorrow. It wasn't. And thank you as well, Jinty. It was hilariously timed because your message came through immediately after Daha. But thank you. That's so sweet. SouthHeart Dojin. Yes, I will commission a SouthHeart Dojin. Now, it might only be like a couple pages. I'll need to think of a situation and everything. That one will take me a while, but thank you. That is so sweet. That is so much money. Please be responsible, sir. Holy shit. The subathon is uncapped. Yes. The subathon now goes until the timer runs out. 1 point is 3 minutes. We get a Dojin. Yes, so, additional rewards. So, we get a stream of fun facts for all Arknights operators. We get chat chooses an Arknights cosplayer have to do. The subathon is now uncapped. I need to commission a South Dojin. I need to do account reviews tomorrow. I increase all of the ads up to 4 minutes per hour instead of 3. And you all get to choose an emote theme, and I need to draw it personally. I'll take what I can get. Thank you, South. No, thank you all very much. We need South Witch in full furry. What do you mean? Sell into Ash. Shit, Marshu, can you DM me? I've got too many tabs open right now. Can you just DM me settle into Ash Redeem? That will remind me. I will forget otherwise, most likely. And Oh, that's pretty sweet. Please be responsible. How many account reviews are you going to do? 3 or 4? I don't know. Normal amount. Hodor cosplay, you'll be able to vote. Don't worry about it. Okay, fuck. What was I talking about? South pictures as a furry. So the witch was unrelated. This isn't even a future South issue. Yeah, fuck you past me saying this is a future South issue. South really manifest. No, I didn't manifest it! You said the stream won't reach 1k points. Well, you wrote 100,000. You wrote 1,000,000 points. 1,000k. Yeah, no, we're not reaching 1,000,000 points. I can guarantee that. But no, I didn't expect it this by the end of June. Mate, I don't have anything planned. Okay. I will need to think about new goals tomorrow. We're over 1k right now. Yeah, wow, weird that. How did that happen? That's crazy, Dave. What the hell? I'd have to call my bank. No. The next goals will be like up to 1,500 or maybe 2,000. I don't fucking know. I have no plans. Will your account review wheel? Yes, we'll have a bribe reel tomorrow. Of course we'll have a bribe wheel tomorrow. It's funnier that way. It's the first day of the month. Don't remind me. I'm trying not to. What was I talking about? I got flashbanged. Oh god, the timer is up 50 hours and it's understated. Did I hit bribe wheel? Yes, you did. You're correct. We lost the plot literally. Can I register? Yes. You can register for account reviews. Sign-ups open now. DM me. I will post about it after stream. Would you prefer a sheep or a bear? A bear. I hate sheep for personal reasons. Cooking! Oh, right! Wait, I said oh right like I remembered the topic. It is fucking gone. What were we talking about with cooking? I used to be a professional cook, by the way. That's a genuine, like, I did that for many years. That was basically my first part-time job. I was a professional cook and kitchen hand. Daha Games 2 skip tickets, I haven't forgotten. Don't you worry, Dave. He's already assigned them. Give us your recipe. Do people... I mean, okay, wait. That could be a very, I don't know how I'd do this logistically, but I could do a cooking stream where I cook my stir-fry if people want. I forgot I didn't mention I got nasty. Congratulations, Zeko! Now, this would be kind of cursed. You'd see my hands and nothing else, and my kitchen's pretty shit. But, like, I do it basically... I need to get... actually, no. I need to get 2 cameras. I realistically can't do that. Never mind. What is your signature recipe? So, here is my signature recipe. You cut up and fry... Okay, here's what you need. You need a broccolini bunch, a singular capsicum, ideally red, but if one of the others is cheaper, you grab those instead. 3 button cap mushrooms, a handful of chili. I personally add a lot of chili, but like you want actual fresh chilies that you'll be cutting up later. You want honey soy sauce, really, really delicious. If you don't have it, get some soy sauce, get some honey, do the math. I have faith in you. You also want a block of 500 grams of tofu, 1,000 if you're going for high calorie, and 1 onion. Cut up the onion, dice it nice and fine. Start frying it in some peanut oil or olive oil, depending on your personal calorific, basically what you would like. Olive oil is very high in calories. Does the account review have to be tomorrow? Yes, don't worry. That means there's 3 account review streams this month. So, yes. While the onion is frying, you dice up the broccolini and the capsicum and the mushroom. Put them all in together. You want the broccolini nice and chewy. Make sure you keep stirring it. Then you dice up the chili and add that. If you want a bunch of extra protein, I personally add some cashews and almonds. You add a splash of the sauce, and then you make sure there's even more chili. And then you serve it with rice, and it is delicious. Sure you're not secretly Asian? Yes. Slow down, I'm a slow writer. Look, DM me about it, and I will actually send it. Thanks to the sub. I'm a Costco believer. Oh, hell yeah. I hope you like my emotes. I can't allow myself to go high-calorie foods, trying to go down weight. I have a low-calorie version of this. I have a high-calorie version and a low-calorie. And basically, the change is using olive oil and cutting out, not using olive oil, cutting out the peanuts and serving on less rice. So I will send both if people want them. Slow down. Look, I'll type it up for you all. Okay? I'll put it in announcements. Preluding South cooking stream in the near future? I would need to get 2 cameras. I don't have a cooking setup. Can you please Cal alter innocent? I'm sorry, it just wasn't really my cup of tea. I don't mind the song, I just, not really my cup of tea, so I didn't add it. How many sub rewards have we cleared already? Welcome in, Spade. All of them. don't have anything else planned. I don't have anything. Is Australian food more Asian-like? No. Well, we want Matthias theme? Sure. That's right at the bottom. That's very easy to scroll to. Everything cleared? Yeah. Hi, just dropped my best friend at the airport. Welcome in, Veneria. I hope you've had safe travels. Gotta go. Thanks for coming, rando guy. Did I or did you not tell you? No, that's fine. That's a problem for future me, Spade. That's a problem for me tomorrow morning. Fuck you, me of tomorrow morning. I sent some sub reward ideas up to 2K and suggestions. Thank you. I need those. What does flipping the board do in IS6 Sway's consciousness? It unlocks a different ending. If you take a screenshot, I can guarantee that. I believe that's ending 3 that you get from that. We need more unhinged ideas for awards. People idea. Yeah, so who wants that? How about that as the final topic? No, I'd feel like I'm scamming if I did that as the final topic. I need to think of some rewards. If anyone has any ideas, please put them in suggestions. I didn't get to see the rewards last time, so let me check the punishments. Yeah, sure. Exclamation point. I spelled it wrong. I'm flustered. There you go. Catapult pot sticks at 3,000. That's unrelated. That's separate. That's only during the month of June. I specified that one. The forbidden chocolate pasta. I already cooked that. It actually tasted good. Yep, point and laugh. Oh, right, yeah. Someone at the start of the stream said, can we point and laugh at you when we hit 1,000? And I was feeling very cocky back then. I need to own it up. Yep, everyone just get it out of your system. Just point and laugh. Just get it out of your... Have you tried this German strawberry pasta? I've not. I don't know many German recipes. Yep, there you go. Come on, Dave. Yep, not just Dave. Get it out of your system. Make fun of me. Look, sometimes I'm tempted to learn to cook German recipes, and then you see it's Curry Bratwurst, and it looks like a dog threw up on a plate, and you put half of a sausage in it. And then you call that your meal, and I'm just not interested. Eat durian. Why would I do that? Did I hear Bratwurst where? Welcome in, Shadow. Herzlich willkommen. Wie geht es dir? Have you eaten spicy food? Yes. When I was a cook, I worked with a bunch of Indian co-workers. They once served an ultra-spicy pizza so hot that every individual bite would cause me to start crying. I ate half of the pizza. I fucking love spice. I'm not laughing. I'm totally flabbergasted. I got a full envy absolute reference. That staggers me as well. I got Lap Alta, Logos, Texas, Monster, Shirayuki, Gummy, and Radiant, E2, and Candle, except Radiant. Think I can do it? Ending 3, probably. But, like, I would advise looking up how to get the ending so you don't lock yourself out, if that makes sense. And once again, thank you all so much. You're all so absurdly supportive. Keisakushin is goated. Cheesecake? Yes. I used to think cheesecake was fucking disgusting. And then I had a good, proper Italian cheesecake. Holy shit, it's so good. It's so fucking good. Huna Frikaza? I don't know what that means. I don't know that word. Apologies. It's an uncapped summer fun now. Yeah, that's a future me problem. By future, I mean tomorrow. Got it, boss man? Just to make sure. Just to make sure. Cheesecake being light and airy. Yeah, it was like a proper fine dining Italian restaurant. Proper cheesecake. Holy shit, man. I really like tiramisu. I do as well. But like when I was younger, my mum tried making homemade tiramisu and she kept burning it. So now I just kind of hate it. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It was not Hakuna Matata. Cream cheese is disgusting to my taste, so I can't like it. I thought the same. And then I had a proper Italian cheesecake. And holy shit. Do you prefer GMO food or normal food? What the fuck is GMO food? Only cheesecake I tried had an ashy texture. Yeah, that was burned. As someone who got addicted to cheesecake, I like to hear you had a good one. Yeah, good cheesecake is absurdly good. I lived in Italy for 12 years. I got used to it. Yeah, it's fucking... it's crazy. What do you mean burning it? Yeah. She actually set the whole metal sink on fire. How do you burn tiramisu? Bro, she burned the sink. It wasn't the tiramisu we were worried about. Genetically modified, basically everything you eat. Oh, natural does taste better, but like it's pretty comparable. Ever tried Filipino food? No, I've never been to I've never been to the Philippines. Nor have I ever tried any Filipino food. Even though we're very, very close, Australia doesn't have many different types of foreign cuisine. You don't cook tiramisu. Oh, it might have been, I was thinking creme brulee. Sorry, creme brulee. Makes it larger but tasteless? That's fine. Eat Filipino food? What is an example of Filipino food? What is a Filipino food? I don't know much about the Philippines outside of like that one Jollibee restaurant. I know that exists. Adobo, never heard of it. Sinigang, never heard of it. Jollibee, have heard of that one. Jollibee. Malaysia mentioned! What the hell is a good government? Package? What do you mean package? Is that a food? Cramming for an exam? I hope everything goes well. Bibingka is good. I don't know what that is. Sisig? I've never heard of that. I really want to know what your thoughts would be if you ever tried Romanian food. Okay, how about this? This is not really a subathon goal. This is a genuine thing for all of you. Could you all send me whatever your favorite recipe of your homeland is? Something relatively simple, like a food of your homeland, or a culture you really like. I'll cook them and try them out. I love trying out new cuisines. So if you've got a favorite, for example, Philippine recipe, send it to me. I'll cook it. There's a whole bunch of local markets. I can get the authentic ingredients. And if I can't, I can call in work favors. What about raclette? I haven't heard of that one. You should buy kvass started and drink it. I don't know what that is. So anything like this, DM it to me. Everyone send me a list of DMs. And then, because also I'll be checking those for the account reviews. So I'll try out all of these and I'll let you know. I'll do a food review stream or something like that. Kavish, what's that? Try ube. It's a snack or dessert depending on how you use it. I've never heard of that. Can it be cake? And no, sure. Haha, but no papa nasty. I don't know what that is. Raclette is basically melted cheese. Also like a cheese fondue. It's a Swiss cheese. Gotcha, sure. Please do. I need to expand my cooking repertoire anyway. Because that's a skill I've got that can impress the ladies. Someone sends SouthHeart recipe of kare kare. What's that? Before the West makes it the next matcha. I have had matcha before. It tasted like burnt. I don't know what to tell you. It was kind of disgusting. It uses peanut butter in a savory way. I'm allergic to nothing except cats and dust. Wouldn't that be kind of doxing? That's why I said country. Like, I'm from Australia. It shouldn't be like, and if you're not comfortable, just pick a random country. Pick a different country that you might potentially like, or just say you're from a different country or whatever. And no worries if you're not comfortable with it. I'm just basically curious. It's a type of yam. What's a yam? I know them from like Stardew Valley. I thought that was a made-up one. Is that a real one? I'm from Atlantis. I see. Under the sea. This does not look like a birthday suit subathon. Well, Shangri-La, I'm currently naked outside of a pair of underwear. Also, welcome in. Lovely to have you. Do you have access to bread rolls? Yes. Sweet potato. Oh, gotcha. I eat sweet potato all the time. It's a root vegetable. Gotcha. What food is Australia known for? Vegemite and Tim Tams and fairy bread. How it's so fucking cold. It's 9 degrees, but when I stream, I get really heated. Also, I'm a adult male biologically. I fucking superheat. I often need to sleep shirtless. Sometimes I need to go shirtless outside in the middle of winter to cool down so I can go to bed. Was Toblerone from Australia? I thought that was from New Zealand because it's a New Zealand mountain. I miss Tim Tams. They're amazing. Do we DM you or send it in Discord? I would prefer DMs, but either is fine. Pavanasi are pretty much donuts made of soft cheese. You guys really like your cheese. I know what to throw at you even if it's not that much cooking. No, that's fine. It's more about trying out new things. Does the toilet spin clockwise or counterclockwise? How the fuck would I know? Why would I look into my toilet while I'm flushing it? That's disgusting. If only you could visit the Philippines, you could have some balut, fertilized duck egg as a dare. No, anything super gross like that, I will veto and not make. Just personally, things like that I probably won't make. It'll need to be something feasible for me to make or obtain. If you send me like, oh, my personal culinary favorite is fried ant dipped in dead mice. I'm not eating that. Whoever's in YouTube chat said balut, good shit, mate. I don't know what balut is. I've never heard of so many of these. Because I find, like, I had my first chicken parmigiana when I started as a cook, and then I ate that, like, for 6 years every day because it was so fucking delicious. So I love trying new foods. The only reason I haven't tried to learn a specific Japanese-style soy salmon recipe that I really like is because a couple times the salmon's had bones in it, so I've just given up. Egg with a chicken in it, not my cup of tea. Fertilized burger, yeah, just not my cup of tea. Chickenized parmigiana. So it's a chicken schnitzel with a little bit of tomato sauce, bacon, and cheese on top of it. Or ham and cheese. So basically it's a ham and cheese pizza, except instead of a base, it's a chicken schnitzel. Shit is delicious. And then you can also add parmesan. You can add parmesan. You can also add pineapple. It is amazing. Bread, look, I do love a good baguette, but that is just raw calories. Eating balloon is damn good until you reach the duck. Yeah, I definitely, I see that. I have a duck once. So, it's actually a bit of a weird work story. Because of the nature of my job, you can probably entail some things about it by the absurd amounts of benefits we get. Whenever they do a company function, they'll go to like a really fancy place. Like they'll fly out world-renowned five-star chefs to cook meals for a function. As an all-you-can-eat buffet style, basically. But, like, it's all fine dining. It's fucking awesome. But basically, I have had a whole bunch of fancy foods through that, and it all tasted bad. And I realize I've got a dumb peasant palate. South has to be government-backed? No, actually. Peking duck? Yes, I had Peking duck. It was nice, but it was whatever. It's fermented, usually non-alcoholic drink from Slavic countries made of rye bread. Okay, send that to me. I'll see if I can grab one. Pineapple on pizza? Depends on the pizza. Meat lovers in Hawaiian? Yes. Anything else? No. Works well on Hawaiian. Works well on meat lovers. Does not work well in any other flavor palette. About to go into clarity, pray for me. Best of luck, cat with a gun. I'm all for slurping the broth and eating the yolk, but the duck, gross. Yeah, understandable. I'm back. Welcome back, OWAP. How do you feel about Wagyu meats? I'm gonna be so real. I've been served Wagyu meat before. I can't taste the difference. Congrats on the money. I'll see you. I'm hopping off. Thanks so much for coming, Rep. Have a lovely rest of your day. And no, I am not kidding here. I'm being very sincere. I've had $2 steaks before. I've had $20 steaks before. I've had $50 steaks before. I've had $1,000 steaks before. All of it tastes the same. It all tastes like cardboard. Chewy cardboard. Favorite meat style is Argentinian. Never heard of that one. And thanks so much for coming, Rep. Have a lovely day. I don't get it. Don't get what? Sorry, I zoned out. Don't worry about it. Only pizza I eat with pineapple is Hawaiian, otherwise no. I made an exception for meat lovers specifically. Meat lovers depends on the restaurant. W South so fucking based. Yeah, I have no taste buds. I'm a fucking peasant. I did recently find, relatively recently, 2 years ago, find an alcohol I do like though. Plum wine. Shit is actually really tasty. Did you have the same steak 4 different times? No. I had different steaks from different establishments. Steak felt overhyped? That's what I'm saying! The steak I had was in Japan, like, and it's not even close. Yeah, the Japanese, they have some really good cooks there. When I was in Japan, I would just walk into, like, fucking nowhere. Just, oh, I'm in this dingy alley. Here looks like a restaurant. Let's try it out and then get served the best meal of my life. That stage is BS. Abso-fucking-lutely it is. It is BS, cat with a gun. It's absolutely a gimmick. Plum wine is some good shit. It is! It's so good! It's so fucking tasty. The meat they have is on another level. I didn't have any sushi when I was in Japan, because we have really good fish here. So that was the one thing where if I ever go back to Japan, I'm definitely having sushi. I tried everything else. Apple cider is really good. I agree, but I also love like a sugary apple juice that's sparkling. That's basically what I have each morning for an energy drink whenever I have an energy drink. I'm not affected by the caffeine, but the one I have called Mother Energy, it's just sparkling apple juice. I just noticed we reached 1,000. Yeah, that's that's a problem for me. Guten Tag, herzlich willkommen, Glotzkopf. Wie geht's? Could you eat raw octopus? No, I tried to get takoyaki balls at one stage. I just literally couldn't bring myself to eat it. My body was repulsed. I want to try takoyaki. I tried. I could not take a single bite. My body just goes, that's not food. Liquid death is also fire. That's canned water. I'm already subbed, you are. Pro tip for sushi, don't order pufferfish. It's super tough and has no taste. Don't worry, I mainly go for like teriyaki chicken. I'm a basic bitch. Best meal I ate in my trip to Japan was katsudon at an old man's home shop in Nara Park. No, exactly. You just go to like some random place and it's been a restaurant that's been there for 3,000 years, refined, passed down through the generations. The best katsudon in all of Japan. Pufferfish is for people who like to live dangerously. Yeah, that and oysters. Not worth it. I agree. Why'd I go there? I had such a good month. Yeah, ending 3 is kind of rough. It's not worth it. I never plan to eat it. Like, I can eat fish. I can't eat, like, squid. It makes me queasy because of the texture, because it's slimy. Oysters, yeah, never tried oysters, never plan to. Same as clams and what have you. Just the texture. I'm a texture eater, so there are some, like, that's why I would never eat a duck egg. That would gross me out, the texture. I can tell right now. In fairness, balut tastes like chicken broth. Oh, that's pretty good then. I discovered I like eel. Ooh, interesting. I've avoided eel. I could probably bring myself to eat eel because it looks relatively normal, unlike octopus, where like the inside of the meat still has the rings. More Germans here. Ah ja, ich habe ein bisschen Deutsch watschen. Ist das die richtige Wort? Es tut mir leid. Mehr dann ich denke. Ich sollte. Viele Deutsches in dem Chat. Sagst du Hallo für mich, bitte? Get a fried oyster helps with the texture. I'm just not particularly interested. The Dakomi Anime Expo and so many Arknights cosplays. I am looking forward to the next con I can go into, where hopefully one of the Arknights cosplays will be ready. I'm up against Teresa. Teresa's with 5 HP. It's Jova. Would you eat Metal Gear Ray? Rules of nature! Oh shit, I actually timed that to the song. I couldn't even hear the song. No, I would not eat a Metal Gear. I would eat a weapon to surpass Metal Gear, though. I wouldn't eat Snake, though. That does not sound edible, nor in a sexual way. Alrighty. What is one last topic? What is one last topic to end off on? I'm having a blast chatting, but I need to, like, go on an hour-long walk and cool off. I love this stream, but I have not a lot of energy left. I need to dose off. Thanks so much for coming, Zekor. Sleep well. How about the snake? What if it's solid? How would I eat it if it's that solid? Talk about the Arknights anime. I've only seen one episode. I'm still planning to do a watch-along for the Arknights anime, where basically every week at X day, I will watch one episode in the Discord or something like that. It's just I haven't been able to find it. I don't have a Crunchyroll account. I should get breakfast. Please do eat if you need to, Green Thunder. Pink Stream. Thanks for coming, Stan. I hope you had fun. But from what I've heard, the Arknights anime is kind of rushed, which is unfortunate. But I haven't seen it yet. I'm planning to, though. Sail the high seas. I don't know how to. All of the websites I knew got shut down. Bro gets excited to go on a walk, peak human behavior. At least you're not calling me a golden retriever. No, I'm not excited to go on a walk. I need to cool down, because I'm very, extremely flustered. The Arknights anime was what got me interested in the game. It is good. I'm glad that it got people into the game. Did the anime have any good memes? It had some meme faces that I've seen. Also, I have a kind of bone to pick with the Arknights anime. Season 1 was just premiering when I was in Japan. So all of the fucking merch was Franca. The only merch they had was Franca merch. It's paid content. Thank you so much for the 23 months, Docipta. Thank you. It's lovely to have you. I hope you're going well. Only site I've been to is Crunchyroll. I'm debating making an account for it exactly, but I hate subscriptions. I know the hypocrisy. AK Anime's really rushed. Yeah, that's what it feels like. And thank you, Dice. I hope you're going well. 500 Franca. I did manage to find a mini Praminix throw pillow, so I bought that. I bought some Arknights merch, just like 90% of it was Franca, and I'm a Franca fan, but that was too much. I was at Gamescom 2 years ago and found no Arknights merch. I'm still salty. Yeah, no, it's fucked up. They just don't have much. I'm sorry, Dice. You've actually joined basically right at the end of the stream. I'm going to be going offline soon, but it's so lovely to have you, and thank you so much. Maybe that's all they had because they sold out all of the other merch. Yes, they had all of the Franca merch left and nothing else. HG is notoriously bad at merch. Shout out that one time they made a Skyfire figurine, and then no one liked Skyfire. That was so fucking funny. That was so self-inflicted. Welcome in, PP Hermie. Wonderful to have you. I have a lot of islands for the pirates. I don't know if they're available in Australia. Look, I don't think it's worth the risk of a virus, basically. Does Skyfire even appear in any story? Not that I'm aware of. She appeared in all of the promotional art. I like her because literally no one likes her. Exactly, it's hilarious. And also she burns her clothing off. I'm gonna go to lunch. Bye. Thanks for coming, Cree. Skyfire, fun fact. Okay, Skyfire is immune to her own fire. Her clothing is not. So when she gets in a fight and uses her arts, she burns herself naked. That's a Skyfire fun fact for you. 1,006 points. That's why I need to go for a walk. The O-Star store in Tokyo is so disappointing. They had swimsuit stuff for BA and then only ale stuff with one corner for Arknights. Yeah, that was my experience too. Why doesn't Skyfire use fire-resistant clothing? Because clothing can only get so fire-resistant. She's the same VA as Rin from Fate. Yes, Rie Takanata or whatever her name is. They got an incredible famous VA. They made a 1:7 scale figurine for launch and they put her in all of the promotional material and no one liked her. What do you mean, do I want cheap keychains? I know, right? Why don't they actually... Like, why don't they make a Rhodes Island style uniform that you can just buy? And it's just like the Noir Corn style drip. Just incredibly clean fashion brand. Because they make incredible fashion. I would buy that, I would wear that. Why don't they sell a novelty mask for Noir Corn? Why don't they sell cat ears in the shape of various different characters' ears? Like, there's so much shit you could do with Arknights merch, and they do fucking none of it. They're getting better, but man, I'd buy the shit out of an RI uniform. That's what I'm saying! I'm fucking reverse engineering it at this stage! I lost against Teresa's. I'm so sorry to hear that, Ahmed, but congratulations on getting him to second phase. Clothing is specific to the person, not the Rhodes Island uniform. The Rhodes Island uniform is just great drip. I need to leave now. Thanks for coming. Have fun at work. If they made a hoodie, I'll get it exactly. Reed, fun fact, Reed burns her clothes too. She does it in the ambient synthesia. Yep. South-branded RI uniform when? No, that's copywritten. Alrighty. I am probably gonna end off here. I have run out of topics, and I am very flustered. Thank you all so much. Please, if you've contributed, make sure to DM me to make sure I give you... Oh, thank you, Taxi. That's very sweet. I mean, Patreon, congratulations! If you contributed, please DM me to make sure I know exactly how much so I can give you all of the individual rewards. I will watch back the VOD and do my best, but just in case I miss you, okay? So please do let me know. Scam? What do you mean a scam? It's 8:30. I need a cooldown or I won't sleep. Arknights can be such a good brand. It could be. It's such a peaked out offense. But no, thank you everyone who contributed, and thank you everybody who showed up. It really means a lot to me. I've had an absolute blast. Bye, South. I will be finding someone to raid, so don't you worry. So, Kick Chat and YouTube Chat, you're not missing anything. South Pepe. Yes, you do have the South Pepe emote now, Daha. I hope you like it, and if you enjoyed the stream, please consider liking it on YouTube. It would mean a lot to me, especially because this is not the kind of stream that'll do well on YouTube. But no, thank you all so much for coming. YouTube Chat, Kick Chat, you're missing nothing. I'm just gonna find someone to raid, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye, everybody. Bye.